Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for tuning in early this morning. If you are currently watching I need a big favor from you. I definitely need you to share this around to a few people that you love, and that you know will enjoy this information. There isn't a topic today, so if anyone has any questions or would like to join, so we can build on here, just let me know. I'm about to drop the link in the chat. Peace, what's good, cuz? Whoa. Let me see. Let me drop this in the chat. All right. So the link to come on is in the chat. I'm not sending the link out to anyone. For a while, I've been saying click that notification bell, right? Um, so it doesn't matter how many we get in, this information has to be put out. And I would like to talk about not so much ego, because ego is also a state of being, but the arrogance that comes with it. Uh, I first have to say I'm the only boy, right? I have all the children my dad have, the children my mama have. I'm the only boy. Oftentimes I had to stand alone so I can see certain shit in men and start to tell you exactly who they are. Not too many are willing to stand alone, and not too many are willing to drop their nuts when they're Olo. And that's not warrior like. And it's not warrior like at all. It's one thing I had to touch on. Another thing I have to touch on is a lot of people tend to, or a lot of folks tend to become the people they hate. A lot guys be in competition with each other, or they be in competition with someone who isn't in competition with them, and that's how shit gets started. Because it's like you can be yourself, but trying to be others and trying to compete with others is a reason a lot of things don't go your way. For me to sit back, and I'm sitting back, I'm observing um what's going on in the communities. And last month alone, there were about four different groups that came out with similar names. And my question always is, who taught you that shit? Because if the family didn't teach it to you, you had to get it from somewhere else. I don't care if you say, well, this information came from this text. The person who wrote it wasn't a part of the tribe, but he has the information to get it done. That should be more than right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that should be more than enough. Uh, Another thing, when your family tells you that this is their tribe and your grandma was this and all of that, man, y'all gotta rock with that, bro. See what's happening is a lot of you will decide to take on new names, and these new names would take you further away from where your family had you, even though they themselves had limited information. Going around adding shit to your family story for whatever reason, when you know it's not right, it's dead ass wrong. Going around looking for someone to explain your family story to you is wrong. You go to your family for that. Whatever your issue is with your family, you have to handle that. That's not that's not somebody else tribes or community's problem. That's your family. So you all need to learn, or it's best to know how to deal with the family um, when it comes to this, because a majority, 90% of the people weren't living this way before, right? And this includes the clan system too. Because if I say, well, I have 300 people who aren't active, weren't active, but these different people want to become a part of our community. There's a way for that to happen. But I'd be wrong if I say, you know what, this section is going to be this section is going to be this section is going to be this, and this section is going to be this. And that's four clans out of those 300 people. Or we say these 30 are this, we break it down by 10. So we got 30 groups of 10, which would give us 300 people. So we take those 30 groups and say, well, these are 30 clans. Or we take 10 groups of 30 and say, well, these are the 10 clans, and these 30 will fit in there, and these 30 will fit in there. Man, them people not even related. You dead ass wrong. You dead ass wrong. One of my dogs say, cuz a bit asked me, could she be Snake Clan because she say she likes snakes or some shit. And I'm like, bro, what? That's what niggas is dealing with. That's what you dealing with. All the people gotta do is say shit. I don't know my clan. I'm just coming to try to get right, coming to try to figure this shit out. What can I do to help find out what my clan was if I lost it? Cause it's a lot of niggas that was adopted into clans and they don't know that they have no rights in the system they were taken into. So if you have no clan and you're taken into a specific community, you have no rights. Yeah, you're a part of that clan. Yeah, you are a member of that clan, but you don't sit on the board. Oftentimes, you don't even know who the board is. That's the difference. Then well, with our community, is if you're a part of a family, the mothers are the ones who sit on the board. So your aunties, they would be on the board. Your mama would be on the board. Your female cousins and their daughters would be on the board. That's why we stress bloodlines so much. That's why we will always be those who are looked at as we have the least numbers, and we fuck with the least groups. We fuck with the least people. You have to think about it. A lot of these people have reputations. A lot of us go to war by our family reputation. A lot of us go to war about family reputation. Can you imagine getting into it about someone you don't even know simply because now y'all considered to be one in the same clan? It's crazy, bro. You have to interrogate these niggas before you integrate with them. You can't tell me, well, I've been doing this for so long. And I say, well, you've been doing it for what, 5 years? Yeah, I've been doing it for 5 years. That doesn't entertain me. That doesn't excite me, bro. Especially being someone that was born this way. Especially someone who has an Eagle Joe, who has an Ella Ruth, who has an Uncle Chick. Yes, I didn't have everything. Nobody does. But you need to get your family story together and get your family right. Your bloodline matters more than anybody else's. The children your grandma birthed and your great grandma birthed are your true family. But instead, you will throw away the tribal name she gave you and say, I must be this because I was reading, and this is this, and that is that, and this is that. So grandma couldn't have known what she was talking about. If you feel that way about your grandma, how you know she knew what she was talking about when she said you was an Indian? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hmm?
Yoko nephew.
Yoko, what's going on?
Nothing much, nothing much. I hear you dropping. Go ahead.
Say less. What I be on is I get sick of people. Um, I'm good at peeping bullshit because growing up as a jit, I was a bullshitter. So when I see bullshit or people say stuff, say crazy things, it's like I don't think you. I don't. I even though you mean that, I don't think you wanted to say that, or I don't think you needed to say that. And I thought about it. I said, when people leave the church, they usually become the shit they was talking about was in the church. Anybody ever notice that? It's the same way when it comes to tribal business. The first thing you are supposed to look for when there's a split is look for the first person who deforms, look for the first person who misinforms, look for the person who got the pot and saucing shit up. That's the witch. That's the wizard. You ever notice when male friends bump heads, it's always one who loud and how I'll say this. There's always the roughneck and there's always the nigga that would be considered the bad boy. The bad boy, he get busy, but he has a calm spirit to himself, as opposed to somebody who presents themselves as a calm spirit, but they're really bullheaded. They're emotional. They bump. They're headbangers. Logic is out the window. It's emotion. A lot of men say, "Well, women are emotional. Men are logical." I happen to disagree. Men may be more situational intelligent or emotional. A man to say, shit, is 8 people right there. I could walk straight through them. If I walk straight through them, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chance that I could get into it with somebody. So you know what? While I'm walking through that, excuse me, that don't make you a bitch. But what a nigga who's putting on trying to be something will do is try to walk straight through the crowd. That's some shit. You know who would do with saying nothing. It's ego, pride, arrogance. That shit is dead. You gotta watch for the person who portray these, who show these traits, but they attempt to cloak them. I don't give a fuck about being arrogant. If I'm better than you, I'm better than you. But I also don't give a fuck about being the subordinate because I still have master teachers today. I'm still the student to men that I feel are greater than me in different areas. This is the mindset of someone who's doing it for the people because it's not about the individual. You have to catch that shit. I be telling y'all, people speak unity and they actions show completely different.
That remind me of what when you said about um what you just said actually brings me back to when the dudes and them they do things for individualism because they want the praises because it's like, oh, you don't have these many followers on TikTok, so I can't talk to you. You know what I'm
Them
saying? That
niggas.
right there.
That's
That
exactly who I'm talking about. That's exact.
yeah,
Them the niggas who I am talking about right now.
I
Because
picked
you'll
that up.
say, I want
Mhm.
to, I want to debate, and I say, okay, but then it's you don't have enough followers. But it's like, bro, you called me out. But then you say, I want to debate, and I say, okay, we could debate on Saturday at noon. What's the topic? You never hit me back with a topic.
And then my
But
thing is this: I
talk
thought
to them.
debate, I thought debate supposed to be about information, not about population.
But it right, but it's a popularity contest.
Mm,
Um, I like I don't know. You get me? I
that's
don't give a
dangerous.
fuck. Like,
That's
yeah, like I
dangerous.
don't give a
Yeah,
fuck about the popularity contest. Because if
right,
you say, well, I have 1 million followers and you have 1,000, nigga, that only means you've misled more people than I did. That's all that
mm,
means to me.
mm,
But when it comes to saving people or liberating people, is the word I like. I'm not
right.
with the savior shit. When it comes to true liberation, the only way people gonna get it is if they want it and if they need it.
Right.
But what form of liberty is there when your leader is doing things for their own personal gain?
There's no liberty.
Ain't no liberty in that.
Right.
So when I sit back and I say, yeah, it's 300 individuals. Out of that 300, 290 never heard anything about the clan system. All they know is I'm Indian. Grandma said I'm Creek. I'm Wale. I'm Yamasi. I'm Cherokee. I'm Yuchi. I'm Shawnee. But they've never heard or learned anything about what those people did in their daily lives. They've never learned from their family how the system works. I literally mastered the system because I was taught it by the family. No one on the internet said anything about a social system. Uh-oh. Everybody with bloodline goes through the mother. I was the first person to explain the patrilineal line. Why was I able to explain the social system so eloquently? Because I was fucking adopted by my dad's family. So at a certain age, your daddy family take you in and start to teach you the shit that they know. But remember, niggas was saying it's your uncle that teach you. It's your mama brother that teach you. Yeah, about your mama family. So what happens with the social system? How does one know a leader is a mercy, peace, right? White, blue, or how do they know that leader is vengeance, war, red, and black? See what I'm saying? So now you don't know, so your colors and your social system are all mixed up. Or your clan has no social system. So niggas have a disdain for their daddy because they daddy ain't have to come around because the uncle was gonna take care of everything. That happened because of men, niggas and their egos. But back to what I was on. When it comes to unifying your family, I gave you all plenty things that need to be done. I'm gonna see if I can find this list because I actually put a list of things together. Let me see this real quick. Let me see this real quick. Let's see. Let's see. What did I make it on? So basically, I was talking about the family folder, if I'm not mistaken, like putting together a folder for your family. Um, of course, you're definitely supposed to consult the fam, but go on Amazon today. Go buy your ass some 3 ring binders. That's what you're gonna do. Go get you some 3 ring binders. Go get you a printer and some printing paper. Printers now come with free ink for 6 months, and you're gonna get all of your family documents from your mother's side, mama, 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 and you're gonna print those, and you're gonna print those, and you're gonna seal them, and you're gonna put those in the folder. And in any photos, any videos that you have, you save those to a USB along with the paperwork that you're printing. What you do after that is you get it sealed again. After you have it sealed, you get it sealed again. Your family stamps it. So you all know that, hey, this is official. This is a family document. Not too many people have their own stamps. I'm giving you the game. Go get your own stamp. That make the document yours. After you get all the family documents, you call all the women who are living and who will be active. And you have those women build a list because they got the connection to the family. So they're going to call around to the family and build a list of people who are going to be active. Then when you all figure out that list, the mothers will create a structure. After they create a structure, they then will create a charter. After they charter the family's name, they then will create a guideline and constitution, or constitution and guideline. Off of these constitution and guidelines, you have bylaws, but bylaws can vary or may vary based on family and town, because certain families are allowed to do things that others may not. You never know. Once you have that set in, you have your clan, you just don't have clan spirit. You go to the tribes that your family claimed they were with your paperwork, and you try your best to get your family in their proper place. That's what really needs to be done. But a lot of people disagree with certain shit, so they want to do their own thing, and that's okay with me too. But that's how you get your family paperwork. Friends, get your family paperwork together and go to them people. Well, I don't want to enroll in a federally recognized tribe. Wait, you don't want to enroll or you can't enroll? Those are two different things. Because if you can't enroll because you don't have the documents to prove it in their system, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. But don't hit nobody with that. Well, I don't want to enroll uh Cherokee because they did this. Like, bro, if you got the documents to prove that's you, go do that. Now, if you don't have the document, simply say you don't have it. And that's okay. Especially if your story matches. Let's see. We got no questions. There's only a couple few viewers in here. 'Cause like I said, I'm not sending it out. I'm not sending my videos out no more. If they want it, they gotta come get it. Um,
Right.
now, yeah, like yeah, I'm not doing that. Now as far as some people may ask, well, what would I have to do to get my clan back if I don't know? I don't know because I don't know where you're gonna go, right? I don't know. Some people don't have a system or don't have the medicine in which they can provide to show certain things. So instead, they simply adopt families into clans. So they'll say, okay, well, you or we got this vibe from your family. So you're either going to be one of these 7 clans. But if you were Cherokee, well, we'll use the word Cherokee, they have medicines, dances, ceremonies, along with the Muskogee, along with different Wale groups or Yamasi groups, along with the Chihuahua and other groups. There are ceremonies, medicines, dances, rituals, different things, rites, right? Um, that will show family spirit. Sometimes dealing with different medicines, actual family spirits are brought back. So while someone may say, well, we only have 9 clans and we don't have the power to resurrect clan, they're right. You can't bring it back from the dead. But as our medicine man and medicine women teach, um, they're not dead. They're either lost, right? Or a lot of them simply need to be restored. Uh, so there are clans that are not active today that may actually be active next year or in 2 years or 3 years because the medicine showed that, hey, uh, owl family is back, right? So you only hear bird family, but bird family is general. You have the owl, the eagle, the dove, the hawk. You have different hawks, the turkey, so many birds, right? You have red birds like the cardinal, because the cardinal is the para. So it's a red bird, the bird of fire, right? So a lot of these families exist today, they just don't know. But you have to have the actual medicine in order to find the exact clan spirit. Those who don't have that medicine, they can put you into a clan, and rightfully so because it's their system. Um, but I advise everyone to go amongst the tribal people that they're attempting to enroll in, um, because that's supposed to be your family. Don't go to a random group of people and be like, "Hey, I'm Indian. I want to enroll," and then they say, "Okay, get drunk and we're gonna watch you dance around, and that's gonna tell us your clan." Like, bro, you gotta be aware. People do freaky shit. You have to be aware of these people for real, for real. Like, like, dude say, "Oh, I would like my what he said or my ancestors said that y'all were chosen. Not say chosen to do what, or that y'all were supposed to lead us into ceremony. Y'all are the families that's supposed to lead the way." Well, somebody said, you know what? Tell him no, and let's see how he accept no as an answer. And as
It's
soon as
like
we
this.
said, now go ahead, talk to me.
You know what? You know he lied on his ancestor because if
Yeah,
that was the case, if the ancestors know that y'all supposed to been the one to do the ceremony, wouldn't that family know how to do the ceremony themselves to know who was the one to do it?
what ceremony did you do for your ancestors to tell you that we were chosen to even do ceremony for you?
Right, right, right.
Now, this is where we get to the real deal Holyfield because remember he was asked who scratched you, or not who scratched you, but were you ever have you been scratched before? And his response was, my ancestors say I can't get scratched because I got royal blood. And I laughed because I say, but you know that was a part of having royal blood, right? What you mean? I say nothing. I just thought you knew. Man, this man done let somebody scratch him all in his motherfucking jawbones. He let a nigga get knives and shit and just go to scratching him in his jaw, talking about I got scratched today at ceremony.
Mm-mm,
What a wonderful day, bruh. You don't know where them knives, bruh. You don't know where them knives been, bro. Y'all don't even know how to sanitize tools before ceremony.
mm-hmm.
And I know you don't know how to do it because if you did, you wouldn't have needed nobody else to do the ceremony. Shit be simple.
And plus,
All
what we
I
did. And plus, when we didn't have knives, we had something else that was different than the knife to actually do the ceremony. See,
Man, oh, this but it's the thing. Let's keep this shit all the way. Not too many people were using knives for the
right,
scratching.
right,
We didn't use knives for the scratching.
right.
This
Agree.
like I give it the cat of nine tails is a great example of a amazing scratching tool.
Hmm.
Some people use stone, some people use wood, some use quartz or glass, some use metals, copper,
Some
some
use parts
use
of an animal.
some this because we got different scratchers here. I have a deer clan scratcher, and I have a panther clan scratcher, and I have a bird clan scratcher. Why? And the deer clan scratcher is made from an antler. Shayla was there when I broke it off. That's cuz. And I didn't want to do it because you know why, how it'll look if my tomahawk coming down on the deer. It don't look right. You get what I'm saying? But they
Hmm.
blessed me to take that and use that as medicine.
Hmm.
And the big ass vulture feather was just falling from the sky, and I caught the feather out of the sky.
Hmm.
Why? Why did my mother and I, who were on opposite sides of the river, chant and get into a clear river, clear body of water, and this river becomes a black water river again, and then it starts to steam? We're talking good medicine. Those clams or the quail could be used for scratching too.
Hmm.
Cat teeth, animal teeth could be wolf teeth, bear paws. When bitch start putting paws on you, that okay. I would have loved the ancient world. I wish I could dress in my family spirit how I'm supposed to. I really do. But all of that comes with ceremony. So scratching is a part of ceremony. For a nigga to say, I can't be scratched because I have royal blood. And then niggas tell him, well, you ain't no high priest if you ain't been scratched. And now all of a sudden, yo, I done let these people stab you up in your fucking cheeks. You a damn fool. For real, for real. Amazing to me. Hey man. I ain't even see that. Okay, okay. All right. Someone said religion lowers your vibration. My bad. I was on Instagram. And I said the people who hate organization, they the ones who be trying to do the weird shit. And can't nobody convince me otherwise. But like I said earlier, uh it's a lot of new shit going on, man. And I personally don't want to be involved with the new shit. You know what I mean? It's too much freaky shit going on. Like, um, like for instance, I'll give an example, right? Red Crane and I are cousins. It's through my matrilineal line that me and Red Crane are cousins, but it's his paternal line or patrilineal, so it's his father line. Me and Munt are step cousins, my granddaddy, my granddaddy is an adopted West. He was adopted by Mr. West from Valdosta. And remember, my granddaddy went to war for Mr. West's little son who just turned 18. They was trying to send him to Vietnam. So my granddaddy basically took his place. So it's you got a King West Jr. and a King Junior West. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but that's how me and Mutt related is basically his granddad, one of his granddaddies is my granddaddy, my daddy half brother. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
But Mr. West technically adopted him because my granddaddy wasn't born West. Now, let's talk about, for instance, Crane and Mutt. They related. Reem and Sean are related. Even though I just named five different clans or five different people from clans, everybody eventually tie in some way.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine somebody who got 400 individuals speaking different about something like that. You don't have a system. You have to revitalize and not revitalize, you literally have to rebuild and restructure a system. And it has nothing to do with family and everything to do with a system like the United States government. I don't want it. Blood, blood, blood. You are elected by your blood. My mothers and sisters elected me, puts me in a place with other men who were elected by their family. And together, we, you see what I'm saying? We oversee a certain operation or a certain structure. Peace, what's good, cuz? I thought I shouted you out earlier. You must have had drop. Because I haven't been sending the link out. So I know it'd be bouncing between a few people in here. Yeah, I answered that. I definitely answered that. If you slide back like 6 minutes, Sean, this question right here, slide back like 6 minutes. I go ahead and answer that. So yeah. Oh shit. Hold on. Who is this? Why I played, made a mistake and put Louisiana Tech. Hell nah. This man took Louisiana Tech over LSU. Hell nah. Oh, I thought I sent Reem the link. Let me send Reem the link.
Oh, don't sleep on Louisiana Tech now. They got some good program.
Nah, yeah, I don't know though, because they LSU giving them 40 points on the bookie. They giving up 40. I don't know if LSU gonna cover that 40.
No, they ain't gonna cover it.
Yeah, that I was saying. I don't think they gonna cover that 40. I
If
played
they
some
had
simple,
if
huh?
they had Nick Saban or the other coach, the Cajun coach, it probably would have been the Jag. But
Yeah, them boy had less miles. Yeah,
yeah, the one that told up this everything. No,
What
no.
it do, y'all,
yeah,
boy?
him and Coach. Oh, what's good, Carl?
Yeah, nothing. I've been absent all week, man. Them boy been rocking me this week, cuz.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, boy. I still tight.
man. Cause I'm not got. I'm finna have somebody send me a picture. You know how I be in that hole, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm in the hole. All the nigga know, I see the sky turn gray out of nowhere. Cause I get up out that bitch. Bro, why we end up leaving the guns in that bitch. Man, I
Mm,
got back down there, bruh. 6 feet flooded, yo boy. Every ditch was
What the
flooded. And then the regular
mm.
ground rose 4 more feet, bro.
damn, so y'all got to
Like,
pat that shit back down.
nah, that water. That was water rising, cuz.
Right.
Nigga
Damn.
almost drowned out there. Like, real shit. Like, nigga out that water rushed so fast, them Chicos almost died. I'm in the Connex chilling. Nigga, like, oh, we finna wrap it up. We gotta go get the guns. Man, I gotta come down there long ass hill, like walking up the mound, basically. I gotta get down in the ditch. Man, I fuck around and look to my right. Boy, all I said, bitch look like a beach down there, yo, boy. Swear to
Damn.
God. Each one of them guns is about 800, 900, bro. I tried to buy
Mhm.
one for 700. Them shits by 800, 900, bro. Nigga really had to go pack them shits up. I'm
Right.
walking down
See,
that bitch. Two Jamaicans walking with the guns on their necks. I'm like, let's go. You did me? All I gotta do
I
is wrap the hoses.
I just see your story on Instagram. I see you getting out the car with the rain boots on. That motherfucker water been high on the damn concrete and all, bruh.
Bro, nigga opened the door, the water went inside the car. That's how high the water was on that part of the beach. Cause we had to cross a bridge to get to the whips and shit.
Right.
Cause you open the door, the water going in the car.
Uh.
Like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? If I'd have had my beamer, I wouldn't have been able to leave. G shit, I wouldn't have been,
I'm
cause you know my shit was
I'm
low
a
to the ground.
total
Like,
loss.
cause I would have lost my whole car. Swear to
Uh,
God.
total loss, bruh. What we bulling on today? Are you not
Shit,
get you
really
not
on the
did him?
free bill, bro. Just telling
Right.
people get they family together. Don't be scared to go to the tribes they say they come from, and if they family gave them a tribal name, it's okay to stick with that name.
Right.
Like, don't. I'm like, damn, you could start going further away. You could start deviating from what your family really was by bouncing around. You get what I'm saying? That's what I was
Yeah.
telling little cuz the boy Reese. I'm like, bro, your family, your old girl, say y'all Blackfoot Lakota because y'all moccasin. That's who you are. But then said, well, some Lakota said they were Saponi. So I think I'm Saponi or I'm Saponi. And he said, well, did your family say that you were Saponi or Ani Sahoni or Sahoni, whatever you wanted, however you said, you'll say no, but I found that by way of reading. But you are Lakota, Blackfoot
Like
Lakota.
moccasin.
Right.
Right.
And
Your
you see,
mama tell you
snake.
that.
This is why they were called the snake people, moccasins, snakes, Suan, Souks, snake people. The snake. It makes sense, right? Because the
Right.
Lakota and the Dakota were the people called the snakes by the Anishinaabe. Your old girl told you that, and then she told you, but we were called the black moccasins, though, Blackfoots. You just say, well,
Yeah.
but the
So ain't no
Saponi,
need to go against that.
ain't no need to go against it. You know who you are. But if you say, well, Saponi and the rest of the family say, nah, and you say, well, I got to teach y'all this. Now it becomes belief. It becomes religion, as opposed to this is who we are, and we can unify with whoever the fuck we want to. If we Blackfoot Lakota and we say we like what the Ibaha are doing in the South, we gonna link with them. Y'all accept us. We get here go some gifts for the moms. Make sure the moms straight. This what we got to offer. We speak our own language. We got our own place. We got our family together. This is our clan. We here to unify.
Right.
That's how it's done. But saying, well, I got to get close to them to unify. So I got to go from this to Saponi. And if I could prove Saponi, then I can say, well, some Saponi helped create the Catawba with some Tutilu and some Wale and some of them and some of them and some of them. So that
Right.
means I
Right.
must be Iba'a. Like,
Right.
you don't have to do that because we know the Lakota come from the East already. So you still can be your Blackfoot Lakota and still be yourself. You don't have to be Saponi, or you don't have to be Saponi to be Catawba. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? You don't have to be Catawba to be Iba'a. You don't have to be Iba'a to be Catawba. Be who the fuck your family say you is. Rep that shit to the hardest. Learn about it, master it, and you and the family do it. And if you don't want to enroll with the Lakota, you can say, I don't have to. I got the blood. The fuck I got to enroll with them for? I got the right to do my own
Exactly.
thing. That shit
Right.
come with nuts.
Hey, you know why I want you to bull on the day though?
Talk to me.
Damn, we already live, boy. I thought we been in the back. I tripping. The damn that boy who we been talking about earlier this day, earlier this week, goddamn Albert ass. Albert Perry.
All right, talk to me. So the Albert Perry shit, bro. Long story short, the scientists are boring. So nobody is really reading the science. They just, or Albert Perry has a haplogroup or a Y chromosome haplogroup, A double O, right? And
Mm-hmm.
A double O was found in South Carolina. It's the oldest haplogroup known to man. And it changes certain things when it comes to how people understand mutations in DNA. This is what was taught. This is 2012, 2013. In order to expand the shit or expand their panels, the crackers started testing around the world and found that, hey, we found the whole tribe that got that same haplogroup at about 10%. But then we found other tribal people who may have it at a 2%, a 1%, a 4%. So one, haplogroups don't tell you the origin of someone. So to say, well, they found it in South Carolina, that's where it originates, that's wrong. To
Right.
say, well, some people in Cameroon have it, so it must originate in Cameroon, that's wrong too. But that's a part of the science that people aren't acknowledging, is that it's Africans with the same fucking haplogroup.
Right. Right. So
Now,
hers DNA is a mutation.
thank you. This is why I said, though it's called Y chromosome Adam, there are at least two Y chromosomes older than his. And people ask me, what are they named? Do you have the proof? Yes, I have the proof, and I have no name because all haplogroups are mutations.
Right.
And
Okay.
all haplogroups are based off theory. So we talk about A double O, but have you ever heard of AO or A0?
Yeah.
A0 is another mutation from the same haplogroup that A double O come from.
Right. So these just chromosomes splitting and
They
turning into
split.
something else.
Facts. Now they mutate. What happens is this: if I got A double O and you got AO, you got A0, I have five sons. You have five daughters. All of our children mix. Your Y chromosome die. But if those girls have a son, my Y chromosome stay alive. So now
The
when they
same,
testing the
vice
boys,
versa,
hear me
right?
out. When
All
they
right.
testing the boys, they'll say, well, we could trace their Y chromosome to this specific male. It's a one line trace. Daddy, 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 daddy. It's lineal. This is how you get the Y chromosome Adam. But scientists will tell you, yeah, it was other niggas that was living around there too, but they Y chromosome died out eventually. This equates for fucking ghost population. Like my DNA test. My shit say I'm Nigerian, but only shows North Carolina and the Philippines. Meaning, and it says low confidence when it say Nigeria. So though they were able to trace my Y chromosome in a linear pattern, they end up finding out, hey, this shit mutated from something else because a man died. But we still can find traces, but we don't know exactly what it is. It's the same thing for the women. If those men and women, those five and five came together and only had sons, that mitochondrial line would die. But there are other women who have daughters. So when you're doing the science, you'll say, wait, this Y chromosome stop at this point. It ain't, yeah, it stopped there, but where's the fucking beginning?
Right.
This is the problem with haplogroups and the out of Africa theory. Because if you trust haplogroups, you have to trust the out of Africa theory. That's how haplogroups were even created. Were based
From
on their idea of different groups of people migrating out of Africa to different places. Then they created mutations. So haplogroup M become N, and N split and become A, B, C, and D in the Americas. So now if you have A, B, C, D in Americas, which is found and found at low qualities in some Gullah and Geechee women, that would say that, hey, your mothers were Asian women whose genetics mutated somewhere between Russia and Alaska, well, Russia and Canada, and they became the founding mothers for the majority of the Native American women today. That's the
Right.
story. But somebody had to say, well, that haplogroup that mutated was M to N, or from O to P, or from R to P. However they mix it up, they create the panels and the meanings. So that's why on the Albert Perry shit, I'm like, bro, we're gonna talk about Albert Perry DNA. The first thing I have to ask anyone is who has the same Y chromosome as him? Because if you don't have his Y chromosome, then you can't say, well, he's the original American. That make me the original American. How? Because y'all are niggas?
Right.
Your DNA don't match his. Well, I don't trust the DNA test. Well, so why should we trust the test when it comes to Albert Perry?
Right. I see what you're saying. I see exactly where you're going. Right. So all
Oh,
this.
well,
Go ahead.
haplogroups, they can mutate and they can change. Right. So if that's the case, why don't we follow the theory that they put out there? Because a nigga like me, who's a multi-regional theory person, I don't believe that haplogroup shit. I understand the science, but once you go to putting letters and all of this shit to it and saying, well, this came from here, and since it's over, it's more prevalent, that's bullshit. It's a lot of crackers in the Americas, ain't it?
Correct.
They don't mean they come from the fucking Americas.
Right. And they might have these same chromosomes, right?
Right. And or different. Take it back to the ancient world. People saw the world completely different. Bitch was saying, oh, well, your haplogroup is A double O. So you either gonna trust the science or it's fuck the science.
Can't straddle the fence.
You
Either
can't straddle the fence.
but
So
either
you
yours
don't
or it
trust
ain't.
DNA. DNA tests are fake. These companies are lying to us. They create the panel. They do what they want to do. Peace. How you doing in the chat? They can write whatever they want to write on the test. Albert,
You're going in and out right now, cuz. Damn, cuz drop. You still on your
He be
pop?
back. He be
Word.
back. He be back.
How you living?
I'm doing fine, nephew, and yourself.
Shit, I doing fine too, bro. I doing good, huh?
Oh, there you go. He back.
Yeah, I about to say there you go right there. Your mic working, cuz?
I'm back. Y'all can hear me? I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we hear you.
yeah.
All right. So niggas say, well, 23 and Me, My Heritage, my Ancestry.com, all this shit is bullshit. Oh, the scientists lying in the lab and all that. Now remember, these people don't have their own scientists, bro. I can tell you how to take a DNA test today. All you got to do is go to Quest Diagnostics. Dagger, bro. I used to fuck a lot as a jit. So my grandma used to always take me to get blood tests, not just HIV tests. And no, I used to get real blood work. She'd have everything checked. You can go to Quest Diagnostics and and find out who the fuck you are. That's the same things those ancestry.com, them all that. That's what they do. They
Go into
collect
that.
your shit and send it, yeah, and send it to scientists. And those scientists will play around with your shit. But you acknowledge they'll play around with your shit or that the test is bullshit while arguing for Albert Perry. And I say, go to the scientist that tested his blood and find out if you got A00. Nah, I don't trust the test. No, you niggas are crackers at heart. All these niggas that do this have European Y chromosomes, and they just like their granddaddies, they were taught to hate Africans. This why a nigga tell you, yeah, Phoenicians came to the Americas. Africans did too. No, ain't no Africans had no boats. But ain't the Africans was the fucking Phoenicians?
Yes, they were. Yes, they were. Yes, they were.
Didn't the
Yes, the fuck
Sumerians
they
come out of
were.
Africa?
Yes, they
Facts.
were. Yes,
What
they
the
were.
fuck? Bro, the Sumerians sent a cuneiform tablet into the Nile Valley and Ramses was able to read it. These people were closer to more close than you fucking think. Because for the so-called Phoenician leader to say, hey, I respect and Ra so much, I'm gonna keep my soldiers off your ass. Just stop coming across the river. Ramses was a bitch. But niggas don't study the story to find out. Wait, you know the people end up unifying to beat the Hyksos in the north, and the people out the south came out the south and beat the Hyksos in the central, and then the Nubians reunified Egypt, and the Sumerians came in and ended up bringing electricity.
Later
I mean,
on down the line.
bringing running water. Excuse me, because the
Later on,
Sumerians, huh?
later on down the line.
Facts. This was the first unification of Egypt, which is 4,000 years older than Ramses, was because niggas from the south unified with the Sumerians, bro.
And what the people in them don't understand is that the Phoenician was also contracted out by the Pharaoh to be um
The
contracted
Navy,
out to do business on the
facts,
sea.
and facts.
Which
They were the
pharaoh?
Navy, bro.
Which
The
pharaoh?
Uh-huh.
East, bro. Kemet didn't have their own army.
Right.
When I was studying this shit and I used to debate, bro, and I was on Sinetta, and they was talking about how Kemet did this, and I say, bro, Kemet didn't have a standing army. Why
Right.
you think the Nubians or the Magi, hint hint, were always in Egypt? Because they
Right.
were the
Mm-hmm.
police, they were the
Mm-hmm.
army.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nobody ever understood. Every time Egypt got taken siege, who liberated Egypt? Niggas from the
Nubians.
south, the
Mm-hmm.
Nubians.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's why
we
they say
speak.
they.
Atmos,
That's why they
Atmos
say
and
they Nubians,
Cosmos.
right?
Say
Atmos and
what?
Cosmos.
Come
I said,
on.
and I said that's why they call it Egyptian Nubians, right?
What I'm here go to dagger. All of the land, if we speak in English, all of the land was called Nubia, but the way the people said it was Nubata.
Or
The
Nuba.
European the Europeans translated into Nupata. The people who speak Arabic said Nakata. But if you look at the glyph said what the big bird said. Nuba, Nuwaba. Something that's gold or shiny in appearance, something that's yellow in appearance. Ta,
Mhm.
da means land, like Kemeta, because not Kemet, and it's right. If you would say Kemet, it would be Kemata.
Yeah.
If you say Nubia, it would be Nubata. If you say, because the nigga say Ta Seti, a nigga tell you it's Ta Seti, but won't say Ta Kim. You see what I'm saying? Because niggas don't
Right.
speak the language.
Right.
Or Tanisi.
A nigga say Ta Nahisi, not understanding that when you look at the glyph or speaking about the people, it's speaking of something dark in appearance, but it's talking about flesh. That's different from Kemet, which is talking about
The
darkness
the
and land. It's talking about irrigated
the
land.
soil. The soil.
Thank you. Facts. Now, another way to prove this is sometimes you will read Kemet and it will have a cow on the land. Uh-oh. And other times you will read Kemet and it'll have a dick with sperm dripping from it.
Yep.
Hey,
So sometimes you'll read it, it'll have an alligator tail at the end. But a nigga will say, well, that just say Kemet. But can you explain those three glyphs at the end, those determinatives that you don't speak, but they written, but they mean
hot dog.
something?
You and your brother.
That's why young Pharaoh ain't want to debate me. I was gonna crush him when he said the language isn't spoken. I was gonna crush him
Oh, I
and
was
show
on that.
him.
I
That
was on
language
that.
is spoken.
I was
But
on
the
that.
reason cuz remember this shit?
Yeah,
Young
that nigga
Pharaoh.
said Pharaoh said the Egyptian hieroglyphs
Would never
ain't never been
Hey,
translated. This
your
nigga
boy
Lip
Young
came on there. He
Pharaoh,
said,
right?
I call bullshit. They been transliterated,
facts.
boy.
Man, facts. And this was the same day he said, yeah, they should have chose you to debate me instead of Prince York. And he bust out laughing. He
Yeah,
said, yeah,
Yeah.
you had a what? That man said you had a chance at winning. Straight up.
Young
He
Pharaoh.
yes,
He
bro.
run from you?
We
yeah. I was in there, bro. I was in the. It was on
I'm not
7.
gonna say he ran from me. He made a great business decision. Cause I always get banned those, bro. I always get banned on social media because I say what the fuck I want to say. These niggas say shit and people are like, yeah, he said what he wanted. No, that nigga said what the fuck he could get away with. That's the difference. So when Pharaoh said the language never been translated, I said because it's not properly transliterated. Meaning, if I say Ra, you being an English speaker will write a fucking R. You fucking up the word. You fucking shit up. You know why? Because they had their own symbol for Ra.
Right.
It wasn't the R.
It
Nah.
wasn't an R, it's Ra. That's you niggas' problem. Nigga would say her name is Aset or Isis. It's Aset. It's not Isis. Those are the same fucking word.
Mhm.
Aset, Isis,
Mhm.
Ashatat.
And on top of that, what they was doing was throwing in that eval anyway. So now you
And
got
then
to deal with
facts.
that. So you
And
just made
then
it English.
you made it English by playing with the eh. You took eh and turned it to E. You wrote an E for
When the
taking
air
away.
was a long A sound.
Thank you. You had five different A sounds, or what we would consider A sounds. We fuck up by saying
Hmm.
A. So you
Uh
would
uh
have an A,
All
and
right, they leave out the
uh
ah.
uh
Come
uh.
on.
Yeah.
Uh. Because becomes what?
Bro. If I and I'm gonna tell people this, I tell people that all the time, bro. If they be like, "How you get into linguistics?" I say, "Cause I started studying the hieroglyphs in Egypt, and when you do that, you're not dealing with words. You're dealing with sounds,
You're
and
dealing with sounds and ideas.
And mostly all the sounds come from sex.
the only way you gonna get the and you only way you get
Facts.
to that stuff like that is by having a tonal language or a tone
Mm-hmm.
having that tonal going. Or I forgot what that word is, but yeah, bro, it gotta click the right way.
Fact. It gotta click. So when niggas say Tahuti and I say Jahutwi,
That's what's on my tattooed on me right now, Jahutwi.
Jahutwi, somebody will say his name is Tahuti. But young Pharaoh will say it's Tahuti. And I will ask him, how you know his name if it's never been translated?
Mm.
That would mean all Egyptian history, which is the most recorded. We have 1% of Egypt's recorded history, and it has more records than any nation known to fucking man. That means all of that shit is fake because no one knows the fucking language.
All that shit just some made up shit.
Everything, bro. When we say Kemet, we're wrong because that's not what it say. You know why? Because his dumbass would have put a K. What if I wrote it and put, or what if I spoke and said Shametz?
Mm.
What if I said Hametz? I would then be wrong because Ham is something different than come.
Hmm.
That's why these niggas don't know the fucking language.
Or they leave out the commit you.
Or they leave out committee ooh. Because I'm a Kimite. They didn't say might.
Right, they say
They
come.
didn't say might. So what is the suffix for a people in the Nile Valley? Ooh, woo, Kameti ooh, Nuba, woo, woo Nuwa. You stupid motherfuckers told that man he was fucking wrong.
They did.
And he speak the language.
And
That's
if
the
I'm
reason
not,
why I got
and
it.
if I'm not,
That's the
and if
reason
I'm
why
not
I gravitated
mistaken,
to him.
and if I'm not mistaken, when they say might, isn't that Greek? The
It's
suffix for
Greek.
that
It's Latin.
is
It
When they
come
say
Latin.
from
when they
Greek.
say
So I
what?
think it like
When they say
smite,
what?
might,
Might,
MITE or MIT.
yeah,
Or ite. It's like Semite. It's
Yeah, yeah.
IITE, ite, meaning a person of.
yeah, that's
But
Latin. Yeah,
come on,
Greek
an
and Latin.
ER would make the state of. Come on,
Like
man.
they say,
Niggas gotta
like they say Israelite.
come on.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
That's somebody else speaking. So a nigga don't know. And I'm asking nigga, I'm like, bro, so I'm like, bro, he like, oh, so if I put up a random, what's the name? You can read it. And I read the shit. And I say, but don't take my dialect for it. Cause if I say Ra, you can say Roy. He can say Re, he can say Ray, they can say Ray A.
All right.
Hmm.
Ra. It don't matter. We understand the idea that's being conveyed. We take that idea and
And on
then
top
we
of that,
talk to me,
I'm
cuz.
sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
My bad. I messed up your bill right there. But I was gonna say on top of that, when you just broke that down and you're giving those many different dialects that let us know right then and there when we was studying the glyphs, that if they got different dialects and tones, that's letting us know that this language ain't is not just monotone or going one direction. It's going
Facts.
all the way around. The sounds go all the way around. So if you're able to switch those sounds up, then you'll realize like, oh damn, like you just said, if they saying the stuff wrong because they don't know the dialects, they don't know how many different tones come with that one symbol. I ain't
Yep.
gonna say word or sound, but with
Yep.
that one symbol, it's
Hmm.
many words that come out of that. That's why you said when you switched it up with the phallus with the semen dripping out, the alligator, and everything like that. Those are switching up the sound or the constant what we dealing with.
And when somebody else is speaking, wouldn't that be called an eponym?
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. An exonym. If they was
Yeah,
giving them
acronym.
the
Excellent. Yeah.
if
Yeah.
they was giving them the name. But it's like this. I'll give you another example. When crackers read the glyphs and they seen dicks on the glyph, it excited them. So
You
the for
fucking
real, like,
faggots.
they was like, yeah, they was just like, bro, my God, dicks everywhere. So when they
Remind you of that
translated,
one movie, right? When he had a dick treasure chest full of dick pics, right?
cuz
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get bro. So these niggas get over there and they like, hold on,
Super bad.
It's
we gonna
okay.
try to translate this story. And when they translated it, an Englishman who was more freakier than them say Set tried to rape Horus,
Hmm.
and Horus took Set and ate his mutois, which is semen.
Hmm.
This is what they say he got the semen and put it in his ass or some shit like that. Now, if you read it from a Nubian's perspective, they translate the word mutois as lettuce because you can milk lettuce,
Hmm.
and they would use the milk from the lettuce as a poison. This why Aset knew the ritual
And
to get her
also the
man dick
medicine.
hard when he died. Hold, just give me 1 second.
Go ahead.
So they're translating lettuce or poison. You can look it up. I have a 3,000 page hieroglyphic dictionary, and it's not no bullshit.
And that's
So
why they
we're
say,
talking about Mark Vigus.
and that's
Go
why
ahead,
they
my
say,
bad.
and that's why they say lettuce was used as an aphrodisiac.
Aset is the one who took the lettuce and made the poison because her brother-in-law tried to kill her son. Them crackers took it and made it as if he tried to put his penis in his nephew. They
And it did not.
mistranslated it.
Right.
They didn't even know that
And
was his nephew yet.
bro, they didn't even know that was his nephew at the time. Because they thought Horus and Asar was the same person. How can Asar and Horus, how can God and Jesus be the same person if Asar had to take the throne and another nigga had to take his place on the earth?
Mhm.
Tahuti knew the magic. Tahuti, the one who taught
Mhm.
Aset the
Yeah.
magic.
Tohudi and Shashak
And
gave them
Shashat, facts.
the dialect and the lexicon. I mean, or the glyphs. So
They gave them the language.
Yeah,
So
Shishak, she was also the one that was for the information too. Yep.
that's the feminine aspect a lot of people be missing.
Shashak give you the script. Tohudi
See,
give you the tone.
the thing that also be missing in that balance, and it's funny, the girls start posting about it after I dropped it. And I can't go back to it to show that I've been talking about Ma'ah, the masculine counterpart to Ma'at.
Oh yeah, yeah. We did a build on that with Scotty.
Cause years
Hold on.
ago,
So wait. What a you said Ma'at, right?
Ma'ah,
What a Ma'at. That's the masculine side of
that's
it.
the masculine. Anytime you see ta, tat, tet, tot at the end of a word, that's
That's the
feminine.
feminine. Yeah.
Facts.
See,
Facts.
I ain't never come across that. That's none. I got to look into that right there. Matter of fact, send me something I can start out in the thing when we get out here.
I ain't gonna lie, Carl. I have to go find it. Cause when it comes to that now,
Man,
I might be way more versed than that now Valley, cuz. But the shit come off the dome because I actually traveled to learn this shit. I
Right.
actually sat with people from Sudan and looked at this shit and like, whoa, calling niggas like, even hit month 1 to 8 months. Boy, they got real papyri, boy, with the glyphs. They don't look as fancy as they do in Egypt, but I could read this shit.
yep.
Bro, I'm meeting women 6'3", meeting men 6'6". Bitch talk about, oh, I ain't black. Them niggas black. Like real Sudanese from the Noor tribe. Bro, I'm adopted Noor. Look it up.
From the
I
tribe.
what? I got my now tribe. All my sister's name is Naya something. G shit, bro.
That's crazy.
So when I said nigga had to study this for real, bro, nigga had to study this for real, bro. Like, come on, bro. Niggas be, oh, Africans hate Americans. But I could make one phone call and it ain't, oh, look, it's my American baby. Hey, my son.
Look, I can
But
say
they
the
hate
same.
Americans. The niggas say, no, but mama, I'm a,
That's a lie. I be in contact with a Nigerian all the time, bro. Me and them talk more than a little bit.
come on, bro. And they know who we are, love it and respect it. They don't, you get what I'm saying, bro? They don't say, oh, you're this. Nah, you that. But
Yeah,
also remember,
whoever they
you
been
got
talking
family
to,
over here.
just been creating some type of a narrative or something. I don't know, but
Yeah, yeah,
somebody feeding into that narrative, I guess. Once you start saying, "Oh, they don't like us," then they sit up on that and they arguing back and forth on that internet. So
facts. Bro, I can't wait. See, I've been saying it's a decade. Niggas be talking that now Valley shit. Wait until they find out Horace and Set wasn't nothing but blood and Crips.
Right,
Hey,
bro.
and they ain't
Hey,
really.
stop playing, bro. I just said that yesterday.
Dude,
I
hey,
just
bro,
said
Hey,
that
hey,
boy, you
cuz.
fucked me up with
yesterday.
that one. You fucked me up
Hey,
with that
did the
one
colors
there.
not represent one in the north and one in the south?
Come
Yes,
on,
I
bro.
just
The
said
red
that
and the blue.
yesterday,
They
bro.
Nobody is
still ain't.
peeping this shit.
They ain't really want to talk that Nile Valley African Indian shit. Cause boy, Red Crane gonna make them feel bad.
Yeah. I
Hey,
was just talking that on the
Red
phone.
Crane
I
gonna
was
and,
make them
just
feel
talking that.
bad.
and I don't want to talk about it because I'm gonna start making niggas feel like America is Egypt. You
Man,
feel
Man,
me?
I
what?
told them motherfuckers, I said, y'all be sitting up here running away from tribalism. I said, tribalism ain't nothing but Bloods and Crips.
Facts.
Them the warriors of your family holding
Be-
Right,
down your block. So
right.
because watch this, right? Watch this. Everybody will tell you where the word Damu is Swahili, but
Huh.
we know that Swahili is technically Arabic.
Right, right.
But who's the first nigga to tell niggas, and y'all know the word Danam? That's an Egyptian word. It means blood or to
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
be first.
Hey, Lip called me and told me, bro, that's how we met.
Can't say
That
Or
blood,
that
you got to
that's
say
how
nah,
me.
blood.
if niggas want to
That's
speak
why. That's
Swahili,
why it
they
sound.
coming down to
That's why it sounded like Adam.
Thank you. But watch this. This is what we mean by dialect. So if we
get that out of
say
his mouth.
if we say Danam and you say Dam, somebody say Damu, somebody say Damuzi,
Mm-mm.
somebody
Mhm.
say Adam, somebody say Adamu. That's six different dialects of the same thing. All of those words or changes mean blood
And
And
or
I'm
that
gonna tell you,
Muzi,
man.
right.
that almost sound like Quezon dealing with the Zulu.
But
Right.
watch this, but Damuzi is dealing with somebody the Khoisan was talking about who became known as Tammuz way in the north many
Yep,
thousands of years later.
yep.
Right. Right.
Because you can go to the book of Ezekiel. If I'm not tripping, it's Ezekiel. It might be 18, but somewhere in Ezekiel, the women came. He say, "I was brought to the door of the house of Tammuz, and there were
Mhm.
two
Mm-hmm.
women weeping for him as he had died."
Mm-hmm.
And he Tammuz ended up rising in 3 days. It's in Ezekiel. Look it up.
Right. And cuz
Mhm.
I want to take it back too. That
Talk to
word
me.
Damu, that's also an African fabric type print. And then if we want to take it to Swahili, you can easily say Nduku to represent the color red or to represent blood too as well.
But
Mhm.
my question is this, not question, but it's this. The human vernacular only makes we only make so many sounds, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be easy to understand why so many words are very similar.
Mm-mm. Yeah, and have different
Say
meanings.
Rod, she say Rod Hayes teach that too. Rod Hayes definitely got a similar master teacher. He a lot of people internet chief. but
Right.
but
Right. Hey,
but
hey,
we
cuz.
know who his master teacher is, and I
Right.
ain't mad at him for that. For the simple fact he didn't stop fighting for that man freedom.
Right.
So I
Hey,
can respect that.
hey. Tell love but hate at 17. Tell Rod Hayes we said Rahu back.
Hey, you a bug, cuz.
Cause we know it now.
Hey, cuz got a Rahul Bhat, okay, at
Yeah.
the top.
Yeah. For real. Like you know
Ah,
how to speak them tones. You was never knew Wapi. Nigga, the information is out there. What are you talking about?
Hello.
Where did them
Hey,
sacred tones come from?
hey, don't make
right.
a nigga flip it up and uh Ani Lahaj Nandas. Yeah,
Oh
I know
man.
it.
Oh man.
Hey, I go to flipping it up on the but bro, that's why it's so hard for me right now to read English because the nigga studied so many languages. Them vowels make shit sound different, boy.
Yeah.
Lele.
Them
It
vowels,
make me speak with dialect. It make me speak
Oh,
with
yeah,
spread that
different
back
tones.
out.
facts, facts.
I'm just
Like
about to
nigga
say
go to
that about
reading, they
you.
gotta.
I'm just about to say that too about you, cause certain things you get to say and you listen to you, you sound different.
Yeah, the switch up is
Yeah.
that's because of studying
Yeah.
them. That's because of studying them glyphs, bro.
or better yet, or
Once you
better
able to
yet,
Hey,
study
she
them
said,
glyphs, that shit open
hey,
up a little
she,
different.
She said, "Oh, baby, I
Hey,
don't know what that means, don't you?"
Yeah, I stay in my place.
for sure, for sure. I
I thought you
respect it.
knew
I
something.
respect it. Oh, talk about Rod Hayes. Nah, she said she just stay. I don't
She just
blame her.
listen. She
Shit, you
don't. She
sometimes you got
don't.
to stay out of that shit, man.
Right.
But on this, bro, my thing is, if when you dealing with a culture, you have to at least learn the basics of their language. You get me? Because if
Say
you
go get me a
don't,
baby wipe and
you
tell
gonna
mama come on.
forever be lost. It's like somebody saying, for instance, give me an example. Example. It's like somebody saying, okay, well, I'm Wale, but the language of the Wale is dead, so I'm gonna speak something else. But then somebody like us on the line to ask them, how is the language dead when there are living people that speak the language? And
Mhm.
they'll say, well, they documented the language in the 1500s, but it got lost. That
Huh?
stay away from them.
Right.
Stay the fuck away from them because we have documents of the language in the 1700s, 1800s, 1900s, and the current century. I mean, current millennium where we at now, whatever. But what I'm saying is this is like there's things out there. And if you studying the culture of a people and you're not at least trying to become familiar with the language, everything you know about the culture literally comes by way of something else.
Hmm.
Like I'm doing now. Everything I'm telling you when I'm not speaking the language is coming by way of the English vernacular. I'm taking you away from the spirit. So how can you truly say, well, I'm studying these people, but their language doesn't exist? Or I am these people, but their language or the language, our language doesn't exist. Something is very wrong with that.
If that don't exist, all them other
Math.
just don't exist.
I,
That's
you
because
know,
they'll sit up and say, "Oh, you, yeah, those bloodlines are extinct." How would you know that having never known a family of the
Hmm.
bloodline?
Hmm.
thank you. And
Right.
where I come from, where Pa come
Go get your
from,
brother.
where we all come from, Mutt, Reen, Crane, but we all had to be tried, bro. And you ain't know your shit, but it was a threat of violence from your own people.
Right.
For shit show.
You get what I'm saying? Y'all know what
Shit
I
show,
mean, bro.
Yeah.
Ironically, all our chiefs just so happen to be blood.
And nothing we can do about it.
I
Oh,
taught
you
these
feel
niggas
me,
how to say
Paul?
Huh. Hey,
blood.
hey,
I
hey,
taught
listen,
you
listen, listen, cuz. Listen, cuz one was rolling, one was mob, one was guns, one was the cleanup crew. Do
Big
we have to?
facts.
facts. And
Big
then
facts.
and we all come from different families of the same house, bro. But
Big,
that
big
we didn't
deuce.
choose that. That shit just happened, bro. Like
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
that tells you that hey, it's something going on in the blood, literally,
Hmm.
that united four families, two families, three families,
Get us to
four
start reading our
families.
contract. I'm old. Let me not say it. Don't get us to start.
Yeah.
What you say, Matt? What you say?
Like, don't get us to start reading out what the blood do. It create that contract. It create that agreement. That's
What?
how you had the verbal and physical agreements. They did it
Oh,
in blood. So
oh.
Right.
And I'm asking a
Right.
nigga like, what you mean you ain't never get scratched? What you
How you?
mean? Yeah, like, or
We
what
don't
you
want to talk
mean?
about that, boy, because he ain't gonna win no debate with
Fuck
me.
that. We
I'm
gonna
coming.
say it like this. Cause this how we say it anyway. What you mean you ain't getting that flame?
Hmm.
You want to take that walk of fire?
What?
right.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Bro, what you mean? What?
Hmm.
Cause if I ask the nigga, but
Mm-mm.
how many niggas was at
Mm.
your put
Hold
on?
it.
Shit, it was just me and two other people. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't like that.
Look,
Yeah,
look.
you at least fade two more. Cause
Uh-huh. You, hey, you come
yeah.
up short, Baba. You
What?
short
Yeah,
change
right.
right now, little daddy.
What? All right, man, listen. Shit brutal. But people got to be ready for that. Like people, oh, tribalism. If you not ready for the tribe mentality, stay the fuck away.
Right.
Me and my own dog were going at it for 2 years. I told, hey, bro, if I catch
He
you,
trying to grab his
I'm
own
gonna,
pieces.
I'm gonna do something
Yo,
serious to you. If you don't apologize, bro, I told my own, bro, I told my best, bro, a nigga that was down there like my best friend. I say, bro, if you don't apologize to me before I catch you, you're not gonna be able to apologize. It just so happened that I spotted him. He ain't spot me. And it was a time he spotted me and they ain't spot him. And that second time I
mm,
spotted him and his lady spotted me, I got a phone call. Bro, I'm finna pull up to the crib, bro. I'm sorry.
oh,
When
I
he
know what you're
pulled
talking
up
about.
to
And there
you,
ain't nothing
y'all know what
wrong
I'm
with
talking
that.
about.
Yeah, I
I
know what you're
say,
talking
Mm-hmm.
and
about.
he pull up, I say,
Mm-hmm.
bro, do you want as soon as he walked through the gate, bro, he say, boy,
It got
damn,
discipline.
look, boy, you big as fucking boy, you getting big, boy. Like he was
Right.
like, I ain't see
This
you in
is
two
big thing.
years. Cause y'all boy remember I lost all that weight. I started, man, boy, you big. I say, so this how we gonna do this? I would do it to you, but I don't want to do it to you cause the big bro said no. The big chief said no.
Mm,
I wanted to put a switch on that ass. So what we gonna do is put switches on that ass. Everybody grab a branch off a tree.
mm-hmm.
That man ate that, sat there with us. I ordered food. We smoked, parlayed, and he was able to travel freely again and went right up to the bro. And the bro say, yeah, we finna get on your ass. And he say, uh,
I already got DP down south.
say, the Indians don't play with your ass. This just a part of being Indian, bro. It seemed like game banging. Like you're
Shit
literally
come with
my
the
cousin.
territory.
Right.
Like,
And
yeah, like you're
everybody
my
that's listening, I'm glad you said that, cuz everybody that's listening that inquiry about ball games, y'all not physically ready for it. Cause
you're
this
not
ain't
ready
no
for that.
NFL, this ain't no soccer, this ain't no NBA, this ain't nothing. It get down and gritty. You gonna get your muffin top blown back, but you play
Yep.
I mean,
Uh, nigga be chasing the ball like, oh, it's just ball game.
And
Bam!
then
Your ass
disappear
go,
out
right,
of nowhere.
right.
Send
man.
them to
Your
the
ass.
gulag.
What?
Send them to the gulag.
Right. So this to the gulag.
I'm Spartan kicking motherfuckers over the mound. I already told you.
Hey, hey, nah, bro. Listen,
Hey,
tell me
Queen, I
why.
sent you. I sent you my cousin out there. They when they was doing the stick ball the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
tell me
find
why,
niggas on there. You be on there watching the nigga walking, running down the field. The nigga start disappearing. You like, God
bro.
damn, who hit
What,
that
Man,
bro? Listen, bro. I'm on that edge. Like we on the east side of the mound. All right, me and Crane. Bro, I look down. I say, let me go ahead and step back a little bit, Cara. I said, boy, that's a big ass ditch down there, boy. I'm
nigga?
like, yeah, I play on the south side. You feel me?
Right.
Hey, you already know I'm in the north, boy. I'm on a big head, boy. You ain't getting
Hey,
past me. Hey,
man,
cuz.
cover. But in that east, bro, I ain't gonna lie, cause I was standing there,
Hell,
I
I
fuck
wouldn't even want to
around.
go down the back, the east side of the mountain, cause
Man,
ooh,
that's the worst
that
side,
was the
bro.
worst side of
That's the
it.
worst
Hey, don't worry.
side, bro.
Hey, don't worry. We got the snake coming from the west. One of Omi's sons gonna be on point, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, yeah, and people think it's a game, like, baby, all right, but
Hey,
just
hey.
6 years old playing with grown men, literally, just be 6, 7 years old playing with grown men, bro.
That's how you start.
Facts.
That's how you start. You get out there about 5, 6, 7 years old.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That
Mm-hmm.
like Philip Deer, bro. Philip Deer was like 60 years old when he did the interview. He say, we learned the stump dance in the East. And that's when I found out that they learned it from who they learned it from, Woody Whoop. He say,
Mm-hmm.
I'm 63. I can stump dance all night and play game in the morning. He said I
Right.
can play ball in the morning. I say that's the type of spirit, boy. For real.
Got that fire.
Nigga be out there, nigga come to the game, y'all boys trying to look cute. Nigga got on that big ass medicine bag around his neck, and the nigga snatch it off. Just snatch the shit off. You
Oh, you don't
chasing the
know?
ball.
You
Nigga
ain't know
just take
Crane
your
can take
shit.
medicine? You ain't know Crane
Man,
can take
this
your medicine?
man, cuz I'm so
You came
sneaky.
out here
Nigga be
trying to
running.
be a female.
Mm-hmm.
Man, nigga gonna be running down the field and I slide that blade out his pocket. Who the fuck you
Mm-hmm.
thought you was?
Right. You was trying to be sneaky. You was trying to
Yeah,
be
like
sneaky.
who the fuck you thought you were? Nah,
What you
boy,
got
we
the
ain't
war
playing no
club
game.
on your hip for when we playing the ball game?
Yeah, that what you want? Okay, go ahead and
Yeah, they not
damn.
realizing these
He got
these
it in his
these,
mouth.
these new motherfuckers. They a little too new. Now you might be running down that ball field and catch an
Man,
elbow to your
they ain't
jaw
gonna want to
real
sweat out their
fast.
mascara, man.
It was war out there.
Cuz say they don't want to sweat out their mascara.
They
And
lip
they gotta
gloss,
remember,
none of
hey,
that.
bro. That's what I'm saying. People sitting up there talking about them games and was like, hey, bro, y'all don't even know that our games got something to do with paying tribute back to the family and to the tribe.
Facts,
Nigga, you
facts.
win and lose, boy. You lose, boy. You gotta your family got to pay up. That's why they sent their strongest warriors out there, cause nigga, you doing this for your family.
Sorry.
Hey,
And
look,
if you lose to my family 3 years in a row, it ain't gonna be no fourth. Your ass getting
It ain't
adopted.
gonna
You
be
don't
no
got no
foe.
clan.
Win
Ask
clan.
anybody. Ask
hey.
anybody else. Crane gonna want to send you to Win Clan. You coming over here to cook, nigga. You
Hey, and
coming
you
over here
don't
to
want to be
cook, nigga.
bird. And you don't want to be bird, but you don't want to be no bird ass nigga. I'm telling you. Ain't shit sweet being a bird ass nigga,
Hey,
but you
I'm
gotta,
tripping. Let me
hey,
send
you gotta
see them
watch
the
over
link.
a lot of
Yeah.
shit being a bird ass nigga, but I'm telling you.
Send him to the wing, cuz. That's all.
Send
Send
them
him to
to
the
the
wing.
wind.
But look, you don't
Basket
want to lose
weaving.
that shit for real. Shit get crucial now.
He
Shit
want
get
that line.
crucial.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh.
And when y'all match up, y'all matched up for life too.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Too funny, man.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Hey, cause it get real, dude. It definitely get real. I love it, bro.
Shit get
If you
crucial.
are watching, please share this link with one person. Y'all boys too shit. Y'all boys share the link. I'm
You
not
know I about
Mm-hmm.
to
sharing it
put him up.
because
You know I about
I
to put
told
this
them
up
boys
on the
to,
thing.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Cause I was telling people click that noti bell. I'm tired of sending the link out and shit. But shit there like I had like
Man,
20
no,
like 20
man.
lines. So I don't have to worry about that shit. Then my free bill. I get the bill without bitches aggravating me and asking me dumbass questions. You feel me? Um, what else, bro? But yeah, though, I be on some shit like come with your family ready, right? Y'all don't have to know everything. Who does know everything? Uh, if you don't know your family clan, that's cool. If you but you there's ways to get that back. All of that, like I said last week. Oh man, I keep having a dream about an owl. I must be owl
Y'all
clan.
mean you bird?
Like y'all got to
Have a
stop
dream
that
about a
shit.
hermaphrodite. What that supposed to make you a hermaphrodite clan? Like, come on now. Just like I was telling somebody recently, the only way you gonna find this out, the only way you gonna find this out is if you do ceremony. Nah, for the people that's in tune with us, if you want to find this out earlier than normal, you got the cash app. A nigga will drive up there, do the ceremony to you, and we shouldn't have no more complaints out of you. The main thing is stop trying to be something you're not.
Right.
I am. When nobody know about when nobody know about Charles Henderson until we start promoting them like that. Now everybody want to go to them, get war clubs, daggers, knives, da 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 da. Da. That makes you become a customer, literally.
Oh yeah, bro. I did somebody genealogy the other day, bro. I was up to like maybe like 5 o'clock in the morning. It's 2 days ago. Helped them
Damn.
find this whole tribe, bro. So you know, bro said he said, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna have to send you a deer or something, bro." He was like, "Whatever you need, bro. I'm down for trade. I'm down." I was like, "You
Mm-hmm.
know what?" Hey, bro. I said, "Hey, bro, you good with me, bro? I'm gonna have to holler at the. I'm gonna have to let you holler at the medicine man, because if you talking like that, you might need to
Mm-hmm.
rock with us."
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
Genuine.
I'm
Yeah,
tired of
that was
dealing with
that was
all these.
straight genuine because I didn't ask for nothing. I straight told him I said I do genealogy for free, and he was like, "Nah, bro, you just helped me find like, bro, I found the court document, bro, where it was like." it was like 20 different it was like 20 different people testifying and saying that, hey, nah, these people are Indian and they belong to this family. They was Lumbee. They was actually Lumbee on paper. So
South
Lumbee?
they was
Carolina.
saying like, hey, it was
Hold on,
saying
hold on.
this family is Lumbee, this family is Lumbee, and it was
What,
talking
hold,
directly about the dude family. So it
Mark,
was in court, and they was saying, we used to call them red bones, but but we understood that they are Lumbee people. They stay in the back swamp of South Carolina.
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you something too. A lot of them Lumber used to be yield pimp.
Yeah, yeah, I saw.
because
I
he got Lumbee on my daddy's side.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but yeah, the dude was dude. I ran down this whole little family and went once I found that court document. Dude was like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna send you a whole deer, bro." It's like I was cracking up. I was like, "I'll let you know what you need to send me." I was like, "I got deer right now," but I was like, "I need something else though." So,
Where he at? Where he at, Mark?
the dude live up in he stay in Detroit right now, but he from North Carolina.
I'm about to ask you if he from North Carolina too.
Yeah, he from North Carolina, but the his people's records was showing it was called a place called unincorporated area called Back Swamps, South Carolina, or Colfax, South Carolina.
That's Colfax, South Carolina.
Yeah, Colfax. But yeah, all his little paperwork, bro. I pulled up a whole court document, bro, and
You
it,
eat it.
bro. The first person that they used to in the court record,
Let me see that.
they used a white man to verify that his family was Indian. But the white man said, yeah, them people Indian, and then it was like they asked a whole bunch of other people and was like, yeah, we used to call them red bones because of how they look. And then one dude came on there and was like, he was like, I tried to force them to call themselves something with a C. Damn. He said I tried to get them to call themselves some type of Indian, and he said that they wouldn't identify as that. And then they at the court asked, he was like, what? He said, did they tell you what they are? And he was like, yes. They did not identify as what I called them. They told me that they identify as Melungians. And I was just like, that's
Hey,
where that
love,
Uh-oh.
mulatto come. That's
love
where that
talk. I
mulatto
know who
come
love
from.
talking to, but love ask a question, y'all boy.
Hey, contact Chief Red Crane on Instagram.
Boom bam. Do you have it, love?
Yeah, hit up Red Crane.
Put your Instagram in
All right, let me put my
the
Instagram in the
comment.
chat.
Yeah. No, in the comments.
You gotta put them in the comment side. Cause
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. From not the private chat, but the YouTube comment.
Mm-hmm.
I still can't use them, bro. I don't know what it
what
is.
at the chat?
Not yeah, I ain't never on my end. I ain't never been able to connect with the YouTube comment. I could just see them. I can't comment back.
You
I'd
got
have
to
to
go. You got to go. You got to go on YouTube
yeah, I'd
and
have to
type
go
in
on
that.
YouTube. Yeah, I'd have to go the other way. But if I go on YouTube, that mean I gotta disconnect the
No, you
screen
shouldn't
though.
have to.
That's why I'm saying, like, if I show you my screen, bro, every time I try to connect to the YouTube on my phone, it won't let me do it.
That shit might be something in your
Or
settings.
Cranes, or you can send it to me
It might be in my
and
set.
I'll drop it in the
Yeah, it might
comments.
be in your settings because I usually that's how I do them. I click the shit at the bottom of the page, join the chat, and that shit pop right up.
Yeah, so when I click that button and then I hit connect to YouTube, my phone won't never connect.
You got to sign in.
No, I am signed in. Like,
No, so
no,
basically
you talking
you
about
got
on
to
YouTube? You talking about on YouTube, right?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I am signed in. It just won't never connect. Like it'll
buffer.
just do a little blank screen and I can't change. It don't change nothing.
I ain't know. I ain't too computer savvy.
I ain't. I don't know. I'm lost on it too. But yeah, it ain't.
Um,
I just be not caring about it. I could read the comment and address it, but I just can't comment back as far as like,
type of shit.
without going on YouTube randomly.
yeah.
Right.
I gotta clean this fussing before. Hey, Mutt, you know we're gonna whoop y'all ass today, boy. Oh my
I know
God.
that.
Like,
Man, don't
It's
even
about that
remind me,
time.
bro. But don't trip though. I'm still repping though. Y'all gonna bust my out. I'm still repping though. It's gonna be a hurtful day, but yeah, I'm still repping.
What
hey,
if y'all? What if
wow.
y'all beat them boy
Pop
though?
with it. Pop with it. Pop with it.
I
Pop
just
with it.
want to.
Hey,
Now I can tell you right now, we not gonna win. If we win, boy, that
I'm and the great words of PhD.
Don't throw that.
Anything's possible.
I'm gonna just say this, Reed.
hell
When I watched
no.
last week, when I watched them boys play last week, I was like, these niggas about to get smashed next week against Oregon. Boy, them niggas gonna get blew the fuck
Hey,
out.
check me out. It's a betting app called Flip. Sometimes they be giving out like free picks.
Oh yeah, I got
Why?
that.
2 days ago they had Jalen Hurts over point 0.5 passing yards. That bitch was plus
Ain't no
100.
way.
I bust on that. Then I played another ticket at the Phillies, the Rays, the Royals, and the Yankees minus 1.5. I bust on that. Came back with Dallas and Philly under
Oh yeah,
plus
that was easy.
1.5.
That was
Bust
easy.
on that.
What you
Then I
do?
came back yesterday. I
Order
had
that.
the Marlins and Phillies over the Cubs and Louisville minus 13 and a half. Bust
Boy,
on that shit.
sound like you had a
Shit,
good
I
week to
I
me.
hit
You
on the
might need to send some
cover
of them
with.
picks, boy.
Yeah, I hit
Hey,
last night on the cover with the Kansas City game. I knew
hey,
they wasn't gonna
Reen.
win.
Yo,
I ain't gonna lie. Who you had on your ticket, man? Real quick.
I didn't do a personal ticket. I did a team ticket, so I did the spreads. Hold on, let me
Oh,
pull
okay, okay, okay.
Mm.
I ain't did no picks this week. I usually wait to like the third game, man.
I ain't gonna lie. Go download that flip shit. I'm gonna give
Yeah, I
you
got
two
Flip.
picks. I'm gonna give you two picks right now, cuz.
Flip.
It's Saturday. Yeah, the Yankees
Ain't
gonna
no
win. So money line the Yankees. And if you need like a plus money, Duke might beat Illinois, bro. You never know. Duke just might beat Illinois. Then you got Baylor and SMU.
They play
Uh,
today, right?
yeah, all that
yeah.
shit finna pop off at noon.
Where the hell my thing go?
Let me see. College football. Pitt,
So
Pitt play
money
Central
line,
Michigan.
money line with the Yankees.
Yeah, money line the Yankees. And I'm gonna give you one more for show. One for show Pitt. Syracuse. Syracuse minus the 7.5. They play UConn.
Give us a little breeze.
So you could take Syracuse.
The
There you
Yankees,
go.
Or
There you go.
Yeah, the Yankees.
Syracuse, Yankees, and who else?
If you don't
Want some
like
more watermelon?
Syracuse, you could take that Oregon. Oregon minus 28.5 at Oklahoma State.
Yeah, it's almost done.
dang, that's the spread.
Yeah,
God dang.
they know we finna kick that ass,
I
but
hope y'all
And
don't
guess
cover.
what?
I hope y'all don't cover. I
Hey,
hope y'all don't cover.
hey, bro,
hey,
we cover that 28, boy.
Bro, if
everybody
y'all
on
cover that
YouTube, boy,
28,
writing
that's
it down, boy.
embarrassing, bro. That's
What you say,
Nah,
embarrassing.
Crane?
cuz I'm a what you say, Crane?
I heard everybody on YouTube writing it down. Yeah.
Bro, all right, here go four picks. Florida State, Florida State minus 44.5. Them boy play East Texas A&M, bro. You feel me?
Oh,
Ah,
they gonna
yeah,
mop
yeah.
them.
Uh Penn State play FIU, that shit 42.
God
Duke, you could take Duke plus the 2.5. They play Illinois. But like I say, I kind of like Duke to win, bro. You feel me? Who else good picks on this bitch? Mississippi State plus 6.5 at Arizona. Michigan plus 5.5 at Oklahoma. Cause that bitch went from 2.5 to 5.5 overnight. So they basically giving Michigan a
they
touchdown.
cause they yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what they're doing on that one.
Then you got the Iowa State and the Iowa.
But
They
these
play today.
are
So how
different.
much picks? How much
Iowa
picks you?
plus
How much
3.
picks you put in a D?
Let me go read my tickets for sure. Hold on. So today I got 5-4. So I got Texas Tech. Texas Tech. What the fuck? I'm tripping. I put that stupid shit on my shit. Oh nah, here go my real ticket. I
I
got
have
Syracuse money line, Liberty money line, and SMU money line. That shit gonna be like plus 200, so you could triple your bread real quick. So
it costs
Syracuse,
money.
Liberty, and SMU, they all play at 12 too.
Who Liberty play?
Yes, I did know
Liberty
that.
play Jacksonville State.
You got to ride on a plane for free when you were a
So I
baby.
built that bitch though. 'Cause I took it's a straight money line ticket. So it's minus 285, minus 255, and minus 155.
Oh, okay.
Right. So all I'm double up to D.
Facts. Let me see. It's I'm gonna put because I've been waiting on Crane to drop. Crane, you ever drop your Instagram for her?
Huh?
Yeah, I dropped it on YouTube.
That's all right.
Oh, okay. Because I don't see it. It ain't pop up.
I don't know why. I just dropped that bit
Yeah, it ain't pop up.
on I don't know why.
Two though.
Don't let him
What you
get
say,
that
baby?
money.
Uh,
You can't
I'll
put that
link
whole
it
thing
in
on
just
top.
how they be hitting me up. I just
Hmm.
drop your
Yeah.
Drop
screenshot
your
your
what?
Oh,
page and
there you
send it
go.
to him.
There you go. Oh no, that's yours.
No, that was
That number
mine. I just
12.
put mine and
Yeah,
I just
damn, why
send bro
mine ain't pop up?
screenshot.
You want some?
I have no clue. When you do, I just delete the shit. All right, so baseball ring. If you're looking for baseball, cuz the Yankees, like I said, the Yankees play
Talking about this
today. Who else I put on
past
this
the sun
bitch?
again, and the sun is gonna shine.
Okay. West
So
Virginia
we're just
play
gonna be
Ohio.
in between.
West Virginia play Ohio. West Virginia minus 3.5. Money line West Virginia.
Yeah, I said soon.
Florida play South Florida. Florida minus 18.5. I don't know about that 18
I'm
and a
about to say I
half.
don't know about that.
Yeah, South Florida put on a show last week. Them boys put on a real show last week. But another three pick I got.
Yeah,
So
stop spreading it
Syracuse,
around.
you can money line Syracuse at UConn. Take West Virginia over Ohio and money line the Yankees. That shit come out to 255. If I drop 25 on that bitch, that bring back 88. That's just a nice little three pick.
Off a $5 bet.
If I put five on that bitch, five gonna bring back 17. So you know that's a triple. So you got the let me see. So if you take who I could take with the points, let me see. Take West Virginia minus the 3.5. So West Virginia minus 3.5. You got Syracuse minus 7.5. They at UConn. And then the Yankees. The Yankees giving up my 1.5. That's plus 125. So you put that five on that, that shit should come back $41.
Shit, boy, I might go about $30 in there and shit.
Yeah, I'm looking at that shit. If I drop 10 on that bitch, it'll bring back 82. But that's just a three pick. I need another pick for that bitch to bust for the 100. The Cubs, the Cubs, the Cubs, they play the Nationals today. I like the Cubs. I like the Cubs. So Syracuse minus 7.5, West Virginia minus 3.5, the Yankees minus 1.5, and money line the Cubs that 10 to bring back 109.
And that's about 5 picks altogether.
Full pick. It's a full pick. It's a full pick. And shit, if you don't like the money line of the Cubs, you could take the Cubs minus 1.5, and that 10 to bring back 142 if them boys cover that 1.5.
This thing together. What's up, baby?
It's a lot of games going on today. Nah, now we dropping picks for the people. So
And
whoever
ain't
tuned
nobody
in
gonna
will get
send
some
a
picks.
cash out, a donation, or nothing if they hit either. Uh, you ungrateful,
Boy. Ah,
you ungrateful son of a bitch, man. You mean to tell me you and your Jimmy drove from Texas to Tennessee to buy one of my niggas? No appointment, no nothing. Okay.
why they say no hope, no nothing. Hey,
Oh
you
Lord.
talk about hell, bruh. G shit.
I
Lil'
love that little
cuz
girl.
is
Hey, Graham,
hell.
boy, I love your little baby, boy. Your girl, hey,
Bruh,
your girl. I
what?
love that little girl, man. I see
Oh,
you.
she stamped all our documents, right?
No.
I hit the
Yeah.
wrong button.
Hell no, that man hit leave.
Oh, she
Mm,
did?
mm.
Yeah. All the ask Crane. I was telling her that Lay had stamped all the documents.
Oh,
Man.
she did a real
Right,
good job, and because I'm sitting up here showing off that
right,
stamp the other day.
Hell
Well,
no.
right,
listen,
right.
keep up the
Hey,
good
one
work.
thing, one thing about B Hosted, boy, she gotta be a part of everything. But I'm telling you,
Facts.
Right.
And then while somebody say I asked her what be Hofi mean, and she said the protector of animals. And then they was like, but what does it actually mean? I say she told you. Like I say she told you. I say because if I said fighting bee, that don't do enough. She
Right,
told you what
doing
her
that.
name mean.
right, right, literally.
So
She
don't
tell
don't think
everybody
she
that.
don't know. For real. Don't think she don't know.
Right, she on point,
That's
boy.
like one day when we drop a banner and we put the I on that bitch, or we put an A on that bitch, and they changed their name. I'm just gonna go pull up the video where they say Iguaja.
Yeah.
Right,
So what she know that y'all don't know about this?
right. She know
That
more
means
than what a
stay in
lot of
your
people
lane.
don't know.
What? For real? That means stay in your fucking lane.
Right, right. Hey, this a 6 year old girl that know that she got her African ties, her indigenous North American ties, and her indigenous
Facts.
South American ties.
Are you smarter
So
Right.
than a first grader? No,
Right.
she's gonna kick your ass. I'm telling you. Like
I pull up.
I'm
Hey,
over,
I
bro.
pull
I'm
up
over
on
here
Crane.
sick and shit.
Lay give me $3. She said, read these books right here.
Cause the same thing, like, oh, you sick? You need to take this, this, this. I'm like, boy, I ain't even hearing this shit. What the fuck is that? Like,
Right.
I ain't afraid to say it,
She
bro.
hear you coughing and be like, "You go? Are you sick? You okay? You need
Cause
this."
she about to help. Facts. She's willing to assist you. So we're talking community. That's what's missing from a lot of people, bro. And I just thought about it. It hit me.
The
I
village.
Yeah, like I am how I am. Month, as I always tell people, month is the more welcoming spirit because cause naturally on some shit like, hey, we need to make this shit move forward this way. So I gotta be willing to see that. Some people got family, but they ain't got no village.
Mm,
That's why they do what they do.
mm, mhm.
I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Yeah. Fuck the tribe. You
We
feel me? Yeah, I need a community, a village.
we all got to do better.
Man.
Yeah. Oh, also, remember we got that question
You and your brother
about
go
the
brush our teeth.
remember we got that question about the tribal council,
Yeah.
and it was ironic that we got that question after Crane sent me what he sent me. But also, what was interesting is y'all notice that that shit becoming more popular,
What that Ibaha.
huh?
You
Yeah,
talking about
Ibaha.
you talking about the council or the or
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
like tribal councils just popping up everywhere now. And I'm gonna be real. Before I use the term, I don't remember seeing the term.
Hey, Reem, go brush your teeth, Baba.
Hey, Lorene, boy, 11:04, boy.
Yeah, them boys just get out.
Them boy, oh yeah, oh
Yeah, they
yeah,
just
I
get
already
out.
know
They
it.
them
they,
boys been up to about 2 o'clock this
yeah, they
morning,
were
bro.
turned. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
already knowing.
them boys
Hey,
were Friday. I don't know what getting in them boy last night, but them boys been up, bro. Them boys been
and
up.
ain't no in between, boy.
I ain't even
Uh,
been mad. I fall asleep right on their ass. I
so
ain't even been
hell
so
mad, bro.
no.
so yeah,
Man, that
I've been
hey,
noticing them tribal councils popping up too.
shit, they everywhere. If you pay
Well, I
attention, they
already
everywhere.
know. We already know that they really do exist. But as far as
Facts,
like
facts, facts, facts.
people using this on the internet, like spreading like wildfires, that's
Yeah,
Look,
yeah,
look,
watering
yep.
look.
down.
That's all I'm gonna say. Look,
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, but
look.
they gonna water down what's
yeah, bro, that shit be weird. That shit be weird. Like when a nigga like, oh,
What's up, baby?
Kusa, like, yeah, I'm Kusa
Go get
Yamasi. But it's like,
go get your
bro,
toothbrush and bring it here.
when me and you bumped heads, you started claiming Wale. But now it's Kusa. Then it was I've been Kusa, but now I'm Kusa Yamasi. Like, bro, y'all play too many games for me, bro.
enough.
Y'all
I,
play way too many games for me.
I still got them charges.
Yeah, anybody, I'm gonna say this right now. We done jumped down a lot of people's throats by certain individuals. And a lot of them, they like to ran off. They ran off with the slap your mama barbecue sauce. And it's gonna be a point in time soon where I take back what I gave. And
Uh-oh.
then when y'all start calling on us, it's no go for you. You fucked me over once. Shame on me. But bitch, when you deliberately, I'm trying to say it in my Cat Williams voice, but I can't. But when you deliberately on the internet with the tomfoolery and the fugaziness, that's
Mm,
my
mm,
word,
mm,
fugazi. No, it don't fly.
Hey,
mm,
all right.
mm,
Hey,
mm.
look, in simpler term, that's what Kai's saying right here. The first drink, he buy him. The next one he buy, he can spill him on you.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
Man.
Trying to tell you.
Like that
That's what
is.
going on. No, that could burn your mouth out, boy. Put that Listerine back, boy.
Just like, hey, I'm giving myself this title, and I don't care who don't like it. I am the supreme seer of the Southeast. And I can put that to a test. When I see shit for people, I only give them minor stuff to watch them bounce around the truth and lie in my ears and shit.
Man.
I can be so direct, it'll make a bitch hang up the phone on me.
Yeah.
The top seer. I do ritualistic shit every
Big
day,
fact.
even when I'm
Be
not
trying
feeling
to
good.
play. Y'all be trying to play in his face, boy. That shit ain't no
Trying
joke.
to tell you.
You help your sister?
Listen, I'm gonna show
Yeah.
y'all boys some shit. Let me ask y'all this question, right? Do you think that the only people who speak on the Wale should be Wale by blood?
Yeah.
Uh,
I want y'all to be careful. I want y'all to think about it.
listen. Now I'm gonna say yeah and no.
Talk to me.
Cause what if it's somebody like an
Like, oh,
anthropologist per se,
yeah, that
and
right.
they know way more than a specific individual on some Wale stuff, pre-Wale stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit my bird ass down and listen to the
And
nigga.
listen,
Come
yeah.
on.
Now,
Hey.
if it's a person out here like one of us stepping into my inbox talking some fuck nigga, you a pretending. You ain't real Wale. I'm gonna say you right. I'm not Wale, nigga. That's a Spanish word.
Facts. Facts. Yeah.
Then what are you
The
then? Oh, you want me to
concept.
give you a dagger so you can go around saying it's already been too many niggas that done ran
Yep.
off.
Yeah.
We ain't
So
getting y'all
nigga,
that
hey,
lead.
nigga give a nigga a dagger, now it's, oh, you know Wale, Apple, da, 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 da.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
nah,
And they
nah.
and
You
they
You ain't
up
know,
finna
doing that internet
repackage
running
shit.
with it. Doing that
you know,
internet
Yeah.
during the
running with it.
Industrial Revolution, a lot of Wale had went to California and stuff, and they had man, nobody trying to hear all that.
Uh-oh.
People from the
Nigga not trying to
southeast
hear that
left.
shit.
People from the southeast left for whatever reasons. We know the reasons they became this because of this certain type of area and where they stayed at. That don't
Mm-hmm.
mean they got nothing to do with what
Yeah.
they fucking blood and what they
Ooh,
roots
you just
is.
Right.
snapped. No way you just snapped like that.
Hey, look,
Whoa.
Nah, cause see, look,
Cream
and
on his
cuz
shit
I'm finna
today.
say this because I told you this, cuz, so I'm gonna
Whoa.
say it
'Cause
on live.
I just peeped. That's why I'm like,
I'm finna say
Cream
it
on
on
whoa.
his shit
live, right
today.
now. Cuz,
Cuz, hey, talk to
cuz,
me.
do I got the blue file?
Nope.
Do I got the green
Nope.
file?
Nah.
Nah.
Do I have any of the books that you ever mentioned?
Nah.
So
Oh.
how the fuck do I know all this shit? Cause I study. The
Mm.
information is out there.
Yep.
They don't know
It
what we
ain't
be
hard
doing
to
in the back.
find, bro.
That's why I'm ready. Cause
Because
I'm ready to put a bitch on the barbecue grill.
mm, mm, mm.
But they avoid me for some strange reason.
Aggressive.
Man, them niggas gonna be gristle.
I
I'm
ain't
telling you.
gonna lie. Oh, what I think is what Cuz said earlier. Cuz is in ceremony every day. Niggas is terrified of niggas who know what they doing when it come to You get what
Right,
I'm saying?
Right,
A
right.
lot of
yeah.
these niggas bitches anyway, so they don't like aggressive niggas. I'm not as aggressive as cuz when it comes to putting down on niggas. But when I do put down on niggas, niggas give me it's the same reaction. When Mike put down on niggas, when Reem
Come
put
watch it.
down, it's the same
I
but
already told you
cuz
about
no,
Reem.
Yeah, come on. Let me
Reem
wipe
gonna
cuz
come
your
through, get
face.
the
Come
hey,
on.
job done, and them
Reem boy
mama
nigga,
look at it.
hey,
Huh? What
hey,
happened?
nah, boy. They gotta talk to you about that, boy.
Who, me?
That's brave.
What happened? What happened? What happened?
Hey, hey, I posted a video today. The video was like, why are all these dogs scared of this one cat? Why it's a short cat. The cat just standing right there. Bro, 8 dogs. None of the dogs walk past the cat, bro. I
That
say,
cat
bro,
done
that
been through the
Reem, yo,
wars, man.
boy.
Yup,
Gee,
yup,
I say
yup,
that Reem, bro. The cat just
yup.
sitting there booling. He ain't fucking with nobody. But none of the dogs was willing to walk past him, yo,
He
boy.
gonna pull out
That
that stick on
shit,
a nigga ass, boy.
hey, that shit was too funny.
Bruh, I am the supreme seer in the southeast. Anybody that's listening, I dare you to contact me and test it. I ain't gotta know shit about you, but test it. No cards, no bones in my hands, no nothing. I ain't even gotta throw nothing.
Yes,
Man, all right,
sir.
all right. We want Red Crane to come to our ceremonies, man. We've been hearing about him.
That's what's gonna start
Yeah,
happening.
Right,
yeah,
right. Cause
yeah.
I have the ancient technology or techniques or manifesto, whatever you want to call it, grimoire, whatever, to get the job done.
That equi.
Right. What I'm gonna be
Yeah.
in the future, bro, I'm gonna be a
Said that.
walking equi, bro. Literally. The ceremony I'm gonna go through in the future, bro. Everybody who went
Why you
through it,
just
all the elders, they'll tell you, you die in that room.
yeah.
Like, nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. If y'all want us to bless y'all with our grace, contact niggas and we will gladly pull up on y'all and teach y'all history. Whether you're Kusa, Kasabo, Tamukwa, Makoma, Isis, Takesta, we can go on and on. We will teach y'all correct history. And the correct history right in front of your face, you just bypassing it, trying to latch on to some shit that don't even belong to you.
Facts.
So it comes a point in time is you gonna nut up or shut up. A lot of people need to shut the fuck up because they ain't got the information to nut up and defend shit
Facts.
on my
That's
That's
a
why
mama.
they
fact.
that's why they fuck ass get offended.
They play
Mm-hmm.
They,
they
they
play
can't
with one
defend shit.
document. Yeah, they play with one document and use that as fuel for whatever they got going right then in that moment. But when somebody come and combat that very same document or whatever, it's just like, shit, I don't know what oh, you know what, I'm gonna just get rid of you. Get out of
It
here.
ain't that hard, cause guess what? When they dealing with Red Crane send them the documents that they supposed to be pushing. Red Crane tell them put your YT on the forefront because you don't fucking know nothing.
You gonna need this.
Nobody wants
Hey,
to listen.
hold on, y'all. Auntie just entered the chat.
What's
What
up,
up,
cool?
Auntie?
Greetings,
What's
greetings.
up,
How y'all
Auntie?
doing today?
Cool.
Doing great. How you doing?
Oh, good. I'm good. Always good, baby. Always good.
That's great. That's great to hear.
Sure. What
I
y'all discussing? It sound like y'all got something going on. What's going on?
It's just
We
that
talking
Good for
about
cuz
you.
we
I
talking
man,
about
wasn't
man,
mentioned
everything.
over
Crane
to
on
that.
fire this morning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
this might
definitely
be the
on
best
fire
video
today.
on the podcast. I ain't
hey,
gonna lie.
hey, cuz I had a dream that one day people of all colors and races would get along.
You know what? I ain't
I
fooling with y'all.
I had a dream. I had a
I ain't fooling
dream.
with y'all.
Boy, I
Hey,
had a
hey, watch
dream.
this. A nigga take that and say, Crane had a dream that all races came together, so I must be Rainbow Clan.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Hey.
Boy, real
on it
tears,
today.
boy.
It's on it.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Oh boy.
Hey,
It's only one person I want to debate, and he know who he is because he watched all the videos. It's only one person I want to debate, and when I get to talking that Palo Congo language that he knows nothing about, that's how we gonna know that he's fraudulent.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
Literally, if I get to talking in Yoruba, we gonna know he fraudulent.
Right.
If I get to
I
asking
don't
certain questions, you'll hear him with a ah.
know, bro. Like what, bro? The listen, the
Damn, this
funniest
nigga know
shit,
your spirit. And I know you
bro.
watching, so I'm talking at you and not to
Mm-hmm.
you.
Listen, hey, I would say leave him alone, but nah, keep going,
Man,
keep
everybody on
going.
this talk
No,
No,
start
no, that's why I
ranting.
say
bro.
what I said. Keep going.
Nah, that dude.
I,
Keep
I
that
won't
shit
say something
going.
else, but I
He
will
got
be
somebody in here
respectable.
watching with him. That's why. That's why.
Bruh,
That's
it ain't
that,
even that. We know about the Wendigo nigga. It's the other ones that was
Not the
closely tied to
window.
us that's watching and taking notes.
Bro, when that fuck nigga was on the phone and he hit that motherfucking airplane mode, bro. Everything in him, bro. Everything in his soul was like,
Oh,
these niggas finna be off this phone when I come back to it.
oh
He still
no,
got you
nigga
blocked?
scared.
Man, that
Damn.
not cause why he just followed me on Instagram.
nah.
Mm.
Bro, he just followed me
Mm-mm.
on it. When
Why he
Crane be
got
talking
Red
about
Crane
niggas,
blocked? Red
bro,
Crane
cuz
his
he
fucking
had listen,
salvation,
he
nigga.
had he had me blocked too, but I don't know, cuz when you actually talk at niggas, bro, and you talk to their spirit, bro,
They come
they
through.
starting to
Mm-hmm.
pop up, bro.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga followed me on Instagram, and I look, he going to liking all my posts, liking my
Hey,
posts,
cuz,
liking my
send him the
posts.
link. Send him the
Look,
link. Send
look.
him the
Watch
link,
this.
cuz.
Hold
You see?
on, hold up. Your boy fucked around and blocked me again. Cause I didn't
Uh,
follow him back. He blocked me again.
Listen, I've been
mm.
trying. You change your name. You change your name on the gram.
Now you know they took my Wale Origins page.
So
No,
what's
no.
the other? What's the
So
other one? I'll text it. Don't say it. Just text it to me. Text it
nah,
to me.
it's in the chat. The Horned Panther.
All right. Matter of fact, right.
Yeah,
That's the
Hey,
Horned
one I
Panther.
cuz,
couldn't put.
they'll get
I've been
mad. I
trying to
started
tag
calling
you. Look,
myself the horned serpent with
I
me.
tried to tag you earlier this week and some. I tried to tag you earlier this week.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
Cuz, I'm gonna hit him
Yeah.
with that, the horned serpent, nigga.
What's
You said
crazy
you was
though
a bird.
is what I love about it is like cause it's my name. You get what I'm saying? Uh like when people hear Wale origins, that shit it 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 make them fold oftentimes. Cause bitches can't even pronounce the name. They Gal origins.
Uh-oh.
The gal Indians.
That nigga
The
be
Gal
watching
Indian.
too. That nigga be watching too.
Man, that nigga be stalking nigga page cause he blocked
Cause,
me
cause,
and
cause,
then
bro,
unblocked me.
ain't no way you gonna get on the internet talking about he couldn't even. I don't even know what he said, but he couldn't say Kasike. But I was sitting up here like, bro, you don't know linguistics. Oh,
That's
it's
much
it.
mouth
What
ass.
then? I said, you got that shit from me. I said, I wanted to be like, I know exactly where you got that from. I know exactly where you got that, bro. Niggas be really watching, bro. They in the
Look,
background.
I tell Crean this last year. This your year right here. You gonna see something different. Not Crean. I mean to say Crean. Look, I told you this.
Yeah,
I
Nah,
told you.
definitely.
come on.
Definitely.
That's all right.
I say, bro, what I peep is like it's lazy scholarship. It's like, okay, instead of going to check out this information and study this information from somebody that know y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
All right, one of my headphones died. Okay. From somebody that know better than I do, um, I'm just gonna listen to somebody and I'm gonna take what they say, I'm gonna repackage it and shape it to fit us, and then now this is our information. That's not how that's done. Anybody work that I study is somebody who have their own work and been in the field, and they're accredited, especially if it's not dealing with our intermediate. So when you deal with Chester D. Prater, when you deal with Dr. Worth, when you deal with Dr. Goodyear, these are biologists. These are actual anthropologists who are doing the work. They aren't
Bueno.
Wale.
Mucho
They
bueno.
aren't Yamasi. They aren't Creek or Cherokee, but they have enough work that you can actually study or be able to see their foundation work, right? Or you can see other people who speak about these topics. And even though everybody isn't always right, there are works that you can go to. So when Crane say, well, shit, I don't own the books cause have physically, he still know where to go and get the work from. That's the hey Sean, hey, peace, what's good? And Sean say this the remix era. No facts. What's the bro who got the 50,000 followers? The PND Culture Shop page. Bro hit me up. That nigga say, bro, for you to have 300 followers, I sit back and watch niggas watch your videos and repackage your shit and then come up with thousands of views. I got a screenshot, bro.
Nephew, nephew,
Yo,
this shit is not nothing new. I told you, and it's amazing how shit done come to pass. And even when me and your Uncle Jay had the Blog Talk Radio since 2009, putting out information, they've been taking shit and repackaging it and everything, dealing with me, And it's like, ain't nobody was talking about Christopher Columbus was a Moorish Sephardi Jew. They got that shit from me.
Your boy Christoph.
Yeah,
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never knew that man real name till Pot dropped that.
and other
I
stuff.
ain't know about the Papal Bull till he dropped that shit. That shit blew my mind years ago. I'm being real.
And it's amazing how even with Martin Luther King, I say, because I matter of fact, I can tell you how it all happened. Jason, he was like, said, "Pop, what we gonna talk about? Because Martin Luther King birthday fall on a Sunday." This was in 2012, right? I said, well, we gonna go ahead on and we gonna talk about the his speech, "I Have a Dream," that he didn't write. I say we gonna point out how Martin Luther King said that the Negro was exiled in his own homeland. And that's when, because I went off on that because it was like around the time that Mardi Gras was getting ready to happen. Because the way how the show started off, we actually did the Mardi Gras Indian prayer with the Kure Fayo, Indian Ray, Indian Ray. And then, we actually had our cousins, the Nevils and them, to say Big Chief, like plenty of fire, water. That was the remix that they did from Bo Dollar Senior. And so dealing with that, I say, you see what he said? He said that the Negro was exiled in his own homeland. I say he didn't say that the black man was, in quotation, was exiled from Africa or taken from Africa. He was exiled in his own homeland. So he knew that the Americas belonged to the American Negro. And that's when everybody
All right.
started pushing it. Everybody started pushing it and everything. Dan Calloway, he started pushing it and stuff, talking about, oh yeah, the Indian slave trade. Ain't none of us talking about the Indian slave trade. I say before there was a transatlantic slave trade, it was an Indian slave trade.
And not the Punjabis with the red dot.
Right,
Not the
right.
bang bang jubis. Not them.
Yeah, not
Do
the
it,
Not the
cuz.
people
Do
out
it,
of
Hindustanis.
Jordan.
cuz.
Not them. Not
Not
them.
the Hindustanis. Yeah. And
And
I have
while you
Hindustani in my
talking,
bloodline.
I don't want to
Yeah.
cut you off, but I want to give you some props right now. Look now. For everybody watching that claim to be Yamasi, Tama, Yamu, all them in correlation, and you don't have Chito Pa, aka Golden Bell, in your top 10 because he's a Yamasi historian, you niggas slipping on your private parts.
You flam.
You're playing with yourself, literally.
Thank you
Literally.
so much, nephew. Thank you
You're
so much.
masturbating with no mission. Uh, uh, you gotta tighten up, literally. You gotta tighten up because he 10 times out of 10 might know more than the person you look up to. I just want to throw that out there
Facts.
And
because
I appreciate it.
that's a continual fire that Red Crane throwing that ain't gonna never go out until I see said person face to face.
What you said already said to come to pass.
Hey,
They they, they just don't know about, they just know me as the historian, but I'm more than that.
right, right, right.
I
I
just don't
call them
say
golden
nothing.
F for a reason.
Right.
So, hmm.
Because just
Mm-mm-mm.
like I kept telling nephew, I said, nephew, I said, I know you got it. They're like, oh, they took they taking long with my own sending my information to my email, but I finally got it now. I said, go ahead on and put it in the GAT. You go get it. And sure enough, he like, dang, I'm double cut, I'm double family.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you know,
Cause see, Red Crane knows. See,
right.
Red Crane knows.
And look, oh, this is what I wanted to tell you too. Why I got you, because I called you. The co-host wanted to do a show with me, you, and her speaking about the seniors.
Mm.
So, yeah, yeah, after we had that talk with her, she said, "Oh yeah, oh he knows some stuff." She
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Y'all
said,
gonna make
"Yeah,
that happen?
She said, "Yeah."
Red Thing tells no lies.
Right.
She said, "Yeah,
I'm
he know
trying
his
to tell
stuff."
you.
She said, "Yeah, he was in tune."
And tune ain't the word, but she was bouncing around, but she mm. Yeah. It's even worse than when I see it in person. That's the only thing I'm gonna say.
Mm.
I'm gonna tell her what
Oh,
she ate that morning. What she pooped out last night, I tell her a whole bunch of stuff.
You can, hey,
And
you can
then
you can
Yeah.
spook
and
her.
then
You can spook her.
and this another and this another thing too, right, fam? It's like the people is saying all these things. It's just like when I sent nephew a TikTok where they got a lady from Albuquerque, New Mexico. She say the Yamasi extinct, but yet she talked about it's their family duty to protect the Yamasi. How is your family duty to protect the Yamasi way from Albuquerque, New Mexico,
Why you sent
motherfucker?
that to me?
No, I ain't sent it to you. I sent it.
Okay, I
I
seen
sent.
I seen it yesterday.
I think I probably did. I
Yeah,
probably did.
I seen that yesterday. That lady was up here talking about, and she couldn't even say Yamasi.
Right,
Talk about
Y'all,
right.
it's our duty as Indians to protect their culture, but don't sit up here and say, but they extinct as a bloodline, dumb bitch.
Right.
mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm.
But see, but
Hallelujah.
see, but this the thing. The way how nephew Red Crane said it, he said,
I want to
"You the
talk to
big cat
you.
over there, Pop." You know,
Wait,
and
what's
he
the time
said, and
is
the
it?
other is a
Niggas
toad. He
told
said,
you.
"Look,"
Yeah, a
he's he
toad
said,
Hey,
can't beat
he
no
said,
cuz,
motherfucking cat.
listen, Red Crane said, what cuz say the toad will come out the swamp. Cuz
Mm-hmm.
kept
right,
saying that. The toad will
right,
come out the swamp.
Mm-hmm.
right,
Mm-hmm.
You
But
want to put
right.
mom?
everybody think this. Fuck that, cuz. Everybody think this nigga a panther when he's not. He
Nah,
has
fuck
boils
that.
on his skin.
Oh,
He's
here
a
go my
fucking
mama right here.
amphibian.
I'm at my mama.
Literally.
Hey, mom.
He's an amphibian.
What's up, Auntie?
Greetings,
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
up,
everybody.
sis? What's
What's
up,
Greetings.
up,
sis?
Auntie?
Thank God.
Hey, hey, look.
Hey, y'all know what I say. I started this barbecue shit. This the motherfucking thanks I get.
Hey,
Listen,
Yeah,
I tell you to put mama on him.
hey, but this the
They
thing, yeah,
don't
but
want
this the
that.
thing, though, bruh. Like a lot of people claim Panther family.
Why
A
Man,
don't nigga
lot of
claim bird?
people
Damn,
lot of
damn.
claim
people.
Panther family, bro. But then if I ask a nigga, well, how many kids your mama got? Six.
That ain't no cat.
She had y'all out. She had all y'all at one time. Nah, oh no, my boy. You definitely might be pigeon clan though. Like no
Man, what?
defense. Like,
Bruh. And see, look, cuz, this what a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people in real life might be bird.
right.
bro, bro, a lot of people might be daddy long legs.
Right,
What
right,
about Mango clan?
right.
Sweet
What
ass
about
nigga.
the basket weaving society? Wind
Come on,
clan.
but cuz what about the Yappa? What about
Right,
the Weavers?
right. What a
Eh,
Waka Taka Flames at, man?
Right.
what hey,
Boy,
hey, don't listen, call the Waka Taka, not the Taka Taka. The Taka
Right,
Taka
right.
make
The Waka
skirts.
Taka, not the Taka
And then
Taka.
look,
Yeah.
and then look. Why I did a post this morning, right? I woke up right before I called Neff, right? So something hit me and be like, look, all this federal recognition and state recognition. I say, you know what? The United States of America government dealing with the first Continental Congress and the second Continental Congress
sit down, baby.
did not write England and ask England or the British Empire for federal recognition
Right,
or for crown recognition.
right,
They actually put them on notice to say that we are
Yeah.
breaking away from y'all and everything.
Yeah.
That's why I say, as we as a family that have our family together, put these son of a bitches on notice. Hey,
right, right. Because a
this
lot of
is
Yeah.
people
who
that
we
came
are.
over here, they were just writing the crown and were like, you know what, fuck that. I'm finna be chief over here. Y'all
Facts.
cool.
Right,
Because how many times did Tamukwa leaders have the Spaniards right to the crown like, oh, he the new leader of Wale because he could help the Wale stop fighting them.
He
They
was
don't
the
make no
new
many a
leader of
sense.
time.
Wale because he fucked one of the chiefs. Let's
Yeah,
keep it
oh my
real.
God. Come on,
Let's keep
bro.
it real.
Bro, listen, bro. Them niggas, the Tamukwa was hunching the Frenchman and
Hmm.
then having the French tell everybody. Oh yeah, shit. All of these people, the Tamuka, whole
Hmm.
time, it's a great Tamuka, so-called Tamuka chief who was using that word to talk about niggas he was killing.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Mm-hmm.
don't know how Saturiwa become Tamuka when those was his enemies.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Right.
Oh,
And I
ho,
don't
ho,
know
ho,
how
ho, ho,
and
ho.
and
Pause,
and
pause,
and,
pause.
and hold on, cuz, and
Go
I
ahead, go
don't know
ahead.
how Satui and Satuachi,
Uh-oh.
uh-oh,
Mm-mm.
uh-oh. Did
Mm-mm.
niggas
Lord.
move down south and start fighting niggas that was already their enemies and called them Tamuka, which meant
Mm-hmm.
my enemy or people that I killed? I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. Who am I? All right, what you was gonna say, cuz?
No, no, you bust my head with that one, Nick.
Hey,
But
Bro,
the
that
boy,
we
boy,
can
man,
even
listen,
Satiriwa, you bust
the
my
the
hey
head
cuz.
this time, boy.
Saturiwa, I'm gonna tell you some shit. That boy say not boy, but Sekou said something, and that shit made so much sense when he was talking to the boy. When
Hmm.
he told the boy, bro, you know the Oconee used to speak Ichiri. Nah, the Oconee a Cherokee. Ah, bro, you know the Oconee used to speak Ichiri, bro. Like they,
Mm-hmm.
nah, they Cherokee. Look, Cherokee.
The Hachiti
Man,
speaking Oconee.
that like he was trying to tell the Jit, bro. But Jit said he Tamupa, but he say I'm Oconee Mokoma. Those are two different fucking groups,
Mm-hmm.
two
Mm-hmm.
different dialects.
Mm-hmm. Two different
One of
places of the
those,
world.
and one of those languages has a more Muscovian influence, and the other has a more Suan or so-called Suan influence.
Mm-hmm.
But ain't nobody
Mm-hmm.
peeping it because they don't study the language. So
That's what
Ha
I've
and
been trying to
Tamukwa,
explain to people, boy,
come
about
on,
that
bro. They
Suan
don't know
language,
this
boy.
shit. They don't, all right, bro. How many times have I said the language y'all call Suan and the language y'all call Proto Muskogee got more in common than y'all think. That shit ain't
Right.
Muskogean at all.
It's
When
commonalities, but Suan Algonquin, all that other shit, it's different. It's
I was about to
it's
commonalities,
say that.
but
different.
That's
it's different.
Algonquin, right?
No,
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
Algonquin and Siouan mixed, and they
Mm-hmm.
created a language that's now known today as Carolina Algonquian.
Mm-hmm.
Algonquin. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all
Yeah,
right, okay.
but the
Mm-hmm.
That
so-called
also
Sioux,
then led
but
to New English.
Hold on, what you
facts,
say, Mark?
I
facts,
said
facts. That's
I
that
said
Virginia area.
a lot of that stuff led to what they call what we call English today. Not England English, but American
Yeah,
English. They got that from the
facts,
Algonquin and the Siouan language.
All
facts.
right.
Even they structure, because a lot of the Algonquin came south. Those are the people that were truly Tuskegee. Like you feel me? That Lake Erie, that Great Lakes people that came down into the southeast and settled. They still, you could tell they were still, whoopty whoop, because they still had the R or the reh or rah, roy in their language type shit over the lead line roy type shit. Um, but yeah, dude. So with suing or what they call it suon, the issue is it's somebody else who labeled the language. That would be the Ojibwa, right? Or the Ojibwe or the Anishinaabe, right? They called the Lakota and the Dakota, who we know as the Lukatani and the Dikutani or the Dakotani, they named them as Suans or the Snake People. So that's how Suan, in short, as a slang, right, became the language for all of these different groups. The people in the Midwest, people in the Southeast, and even people in Canada who share a mother language. But the thing is, just because you speak a language, don't make you that. You see that you can't be a language. This is what we're trying to get people to understand.
And
So you
that's
will have
why.
a go ahead, Paul.
Oh,
Talk to me.
go ahead, nephew. Go ahead. Go ahead. I go
Oh,
after you. Go
so
ahead.
so in Suwon, or what they call the Sioux people, you have the Lakota, Dakota, and Nakota, but the Suwon, you have the Saponi, the Catawba, the Tutilu, the Ufu, the Biloxi, the Quapaw, the Omaha. All of these people are considered Suwon and Sioux people by way of the Anishinaabe. but
Hey,
a lot of
cuz.
these people adopted the languages, and some of them left the East with the language. All right, I'm done. There I
Hey,
go.
cuz.
All right.
Yo,
Now this is why I had one to say before that. And this is why it's so funny because you have the Freemans of the Muskogee that keep on going through this thing, right? With the Muskogee Nation, right? As the so-called, how can a language become a damn nation?
yeah, on the
right,
phone, Rex.
right. Hey, cuz. A question got presented on the panel. A question
Say it
got
again.
presented on the panel. Uh, uh, what I finna say? Hikachilu said,
Uh-oh.
uh, what tribes in South Carolina speak Algonquian? Is
A
this gonna
lot.
be a teaching moment or something? Moonhawk already know. I think you already know that answer, cuz we don't feel like giving no jewels out to nobody. Not on
Shit,
that
I'll give
topic.
them out. Shit,
Hey, do
one
your
people
thing.
that came down that spoke one people that came down to South Carolina that spoke Algonquin language were the Westo. And Carolina Algonquian is really dealing with North Carolina, not what we know as present day South Carolina. So look up the Carolina Algonquian language, and it'll deal with the NC area. But the
Because
Westo, who were
Mhm.
Algonquin speakers, came down to South Carolina. Also, the Tisragiwi were Algonquin speakers who also made it to South Carolina. And, they were traders with the Carolinas.
Hey, cuz, send Moonhawk the link.
Because
True.
remember at that time, it just was the Carolinas until the proprietors
Facts.
and then made a split, and that's when it became known as North Carolina and South Carolina. Because what most people don't know is that Virginia was also once of the Carolinas before it split.
Facts.
Yeah, that was an issue with the maps oftentimes because the Englishmen had everything as Carolina, but the Spanish had everything as Florida.
La Florida.
Hey,
So depending on who documents you reading, like that shit, the state of mind will change, but the area is still the same.
hey, Pa, I'm glad you said that. That kind of cleared up some confusion that I was having when I was doing people's genealogy, cause
You should have
I
called
didn't
your
know that.
uncle. I would have helped you out on it.
Yeah, I didn't know that one. So yeah, I appreciate that.
hmm.
I've been helping out a couple people up in the Virginia area with their genealogy, and that kind of I was thrown off by that, so that cleared
See,
that up.
you wasn't on the live when it was just me, Nell, and Red Crane. You know that was a powerful show. You need to go back and look at that video.
Hmm.
It just was us three on there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what most people don't know is that in the early 1700s, Virginia was known as that, West Virginia, Tennessee, coming on over all the way to Louisiana, which is now called Louisiana. But yeah, but in the 1500s, in the 1600s, all that was known as the Florides. It went all the way up to the north to stop to got to right there where New Amsterdam was, and then it went all the way over to Cali, and then came on
Nah,
um
facts.
down the
Cause
Colorado
yep,
River, and then
cause
came all the way back through.
there was missions in California, what we know as California, that the Spanish were calling Florida.
Right.
So if you actually study the mission era, it don't just deal with the Wale and Tabukwa. It deal with other groups that were on the Gulf Coast and even California, but the Spanish called all of that Florida. That's why we don't subject ourselves to their state of mind when it comes to Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Oklahoma. We don't do that for the simple fact we know our people are damn near spread it out. So if we limit ourselves and say, no, we are from South Carolina, what we're doing is limiting our story to the borders of present day South Carolina. And
Yeah.
if we say no, 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 we're just walking it back to actual Carolina, then I'm limiting my story to the existence of Carolina. So that's that. But the Algonquin were damn near everywhere. Um, that's a fact. Even the Yuchi calls some Algonquins grandfather because they say when they got to that area that they settled at in that northern part of the South, that the Algonquin were already there. So we know the Yuchi families that were already in the South and always in the South, and also those who became Yuchi and lived in the northern parts and actually mixed with the Algonquins.
I don't like trolls.
So that's that's
Okay.
what that is. Nah, likewise, but
I don't like
uh,
fucking
I
trolls. I'm telling you.
I would,
I don't like fucking trolls. On my mama, I don't. I'm telling you, I'm gonna expose some shit, boy. It's gonna be deadly.
Red House.
Telling you,
yeah,
telling you, I'm gonna expose some shit. It's gonna be
definitely.
deadly.
Burn one.
I don't
Burn
like
one.
trolls. I don't like trolls. Ain't no more Mr. Nice Red Crane. I gave too many bitches chances.
Man.
Literally, literally, I fucking hate trolls. My mama name ain't Priscilla. Nigga, I fucking hate trolls. And I'm using the word nigga because that's what the nigga acting like, an ignorant ass person. Nigga. I fucking hate trolls. On my mama. On my mama. But
Mm-mm,
I'm just that
mm-mm.
nice a person not to put shit in the universe against you. Fucking hate trolls. With a
So
passion.
do I, Red Crane. I do too.
Young minded
So do
motherfuckers ain't
I.
gonna never get the gist of how they supposed to be rocking. You walking with your left foot in front of your right foot when it's the opposite way around. You ain't standing on no square.
Ass backwards ass.
Woo.
Man,
That was powerful right there.
they ain't gonna know the science behind that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Powerful right there.
It's two people on my chopping block now. That just that fucking easy.
Yeah, do it to yourselves.
Yeah. Remember who was jumping down niggas' throats for you now. Remember that. Remember who was jumping down niggas' throats for you, boy. Nigga was gonna drive up to Allendale and show that boy. Alright. Alright. Alright.
And my thing be, why don't play with a nigga, bro? Like when you don't play with a nigga, don't do that, bro. Cause when a nigga really was finna go put in that work about you, bro, cause nigga had love for you, don't make it something that it ain't. Cause don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Don't
Fuck
do
all that
that, bro.
cuz the
I
pain,
listen.
nigga. I
Nah,
made a
cause
man's
listen,
nigga.
let me hold on, cuz wait,
Made the
hold
wins,
on,
nigga.
hold on,
Made to
hold
nobody,
on.
nigga.
I don't have an army to build. It's built already. I have nothing to build that others are trying to build, bro. So why? Fuck that. How? Everybody just stay in their lane before they crash out, bro. It's okay. New titles, jobs, money, new girls, new shoes, whatever it is, all of that shit is cool. But all I ask, bro, don't play with me. I don't have too many other words. I'd rather teach. I'm in a position to do other things. I'd rather teach. I don't have any other words outside of that. Don't play with me. Just
Stay
stop.
in line. Stay
Stop.
in line,
Stop
ho.
while a nigga is allowing it.
Stay in line.
Don't do that, bro. Because as the war, as vengeance, I'm the one pushing unity. You see how that works? As the one in the vengeance seat, I'm pushing unity. So why try to go against that, bro? Because if I say, nah, it ain't no unity, then there's literally no unity. So when I be giving niggas heart, bro, take that. Because I have a big one, so I can give you a piece. But take that and leave it where it's at. Like Cuz said, if you're trolling me, Moonhawk, if you're trolling the page, you're trolling anybody with the laughing, Cuz don't do that, bro. And if you not, and niggas supposed to be taking it another way, then but don't do that, bro. If you want, if anybody got anything to say on this panel, this platform, y'all can come over here.
Link, click
Not
the
too many,
link.
not too many of y'all even disagree with what a nigga be saying and be the ego. Y'all boy got vibe, bro. Cause I have to turn that switch on, and that switch got to go towards. If you're the target, it's
Let,
it never end good for nobody. The shit I talked about niggas' teeth years ago is now starting to come out. So why are we doing this? Y'all like somebody say somebody had to come in and say, y'all know more than y'all know some more. Y'all know something else. Yo, she what she say? She said, I believe y'all on here. Believe all y'all on here know more. We do, but that don't mean we not saying stop, bro. Why fucking play games with a nigga when we I damn near that went to war about some shit you started.
yeah, I peep it. I
So
peep it.
why don't be disrespectful? Don't be sly with the comments and all the other shit. That shit is like, don't do that. And if you're not trolling and bro is taking it another way, it is what it is. But don't do that, bro. And that's for everybody. Everybody can come on and state how they feel if
He
they
said,
feel some
"Hey,
type of
he
way.
said he ain't troll. Not once have I trolled. A bird sit high and look low, my guy."
Look,
So
man.
what
Hey,
talk to me, cuz go ahead. You got the
man.
floor.
Listen. I look.
Hey,
I trying to
you
hold on,
know what
hold on,
type of
hold
time
on,
and I on.
Prince.
I ain't even got no words.
Look, we gonna get back on track, right? Cause, cause, no, fuck it. Don't worry about it. Y'all boy, go ahead, keep rolling.
Cause I'm saying it was straight until cuz say niggas is trolling. Like I'm not. I don't.
I
I don't like. The why is like. But
I see
why?
why. I see why. I see why. That's what I'm gonna say. But you know what? Fuck it. Keep rolling. Ain't no need to address nothing. It is what it is.
I don't know, bruh. I say, bruh. What I be on is when niggas be saying fuck them people in the position I'm in. I still be nah, but that shit wasn't like that. Shit wasn't that serious. But that shit really do be that serious. You can't tell somebody how to feel about some shit. That's why I really just be sitting back and say, you know what? I'm just gonna let shit play out. And when it play out, it's always, yeah, you said that shit.
Man, click the
I
link.
stopped
Come in.
saying
Come
I
in. Click
stopped
the link.
saying too much, bro, because it's always I'm wrong. I'm creating separation. When I told niggas running buck was a cracker, it was he creating separation.
How can the truth be separation? This the thing. A lot of these so-called Indian chiefs and stuff be crackers, literally. So how can the truth be trolling? Niggas following niggas who adopted into a clan anyway. So how can the truth be trolling? The truth is the truth. You only got up and down, left and right, night and day, truth and lies. Nigga, that's it. All the other bullshit is irrelevant. Moonhawk, to be honest, I think he was trolling. Literally. Cause you can't tell me you ain't already know that answer. We done spoke on the phone with you plenty of times, nigga. You smart. I know you know that answer. I think you were trolling. That's my honest opinion. Literally. Literally. Click the link.
Let them be, man. Cause let
Right.
them be.
The truth don't need no validation.
Let them be, cuz. Let them be. Let them be, bro. I ain't never gonna lie. Let that shit go. Cause, yeah, just let it go, bro. Fuck them. He's so hot down here right now that let him go, though. Just let him go, bro. I ain't trying to, let him go.
I ain't gonna tell you there's no more. That's my first and my last time. Now, if whatever happened after that, that's just what it is. But right now, let that shit go, cuz.
Fucking Yamasi Wale. Man, get the fuck out of there.
That's Puma in the blue house.
I'm permanently in the red. That's my position. I tried to play Mr. Nice Guy.
See,
Mr.
I
Mr. Help everyone out.
look.
Give people little rituals to do to keep their money flowing.
I had
All
to.
different types of stuff.
I had to catch myself. When I started, everything started coming. I over the top. So that's why I telling you, just let them be, man. Let them be. Let that shit go. I about to go sit down on this porch and feel this good ass sun real quick, But let that shit be, man. He could have clicked the link. If he ain't want to click in, have a personal conversation. Fuck him.
Walking a fine line. Yeah, we gotta stop that. Hey Puma, I appreciate
I
that, bro.
mean,
'Cause, I ain't
and
gonna
but
lie.
it's like this too, though. Hold on, what part are you?
Yeah.
In a way, we get questions on here all the time, and sometimes I even ask questions that I had an answer to. But again, I don't know where certain shit be coming from. But we all often are asked questions that nigga got the answer to. So I definitely feel like me answering it was enough to satisfy everybody.
That's why I said let him go. That's why I said let him go. I'm gonna tell you, he fired up. He been on it all day, so that that man was understood. Ain't need to be explained. Let that shit go. If them boy ain't want to have that personal conversation, there ain't even nothing to talk about. Cause none say we had to say. You not speak your piece. He saying he ain't trolling. It does what it does, man. Fuck him.
Pass the dirty on the left hand side.
That's why I going on the porch.
Hell no, dog. Everybody has a ceremony where multiple tribes are welcomed. I can't wait. Hey, that'll be a test that won't get passed. Trust me. Mm-mm. 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 Not at all.
Too much good medicine out here to go ahead and tank.
Yeah, though that answer that I provided definitely should have been enough to satisfy everybody.
We good.
Um,
Yeah, it was.
outside,
We good.
outside, outside of the extra shit.
We good.
Um, and for some reason, I just moved my TV and the fork and spoon just fell on the altar.
You
Lord,
said
that
what
thing.
now?
Uh,
Oh, that
it's
good.
time to eat. Long story
Oh,
short. Listen,
oh.
bro. Whatever issues people got going on, y'all need y'all, and they need to go ahead and handle them. Because when shit is not said, it tends to boil over in a way that stops future interactions, whether it's a conversation for clarity or even
Mm,
other things that be more physical, right? I'm not the type of
mhm.
nigga that's gonna hold on to some shit. I like to fight, bro. So if I think about it and think about it and think about it, when I see you, I'm gonna punch you in your shit. In order
Bingo.
to avoid
Mm,
punching you in your shit, I'm gonna tell you what you did to me was wrong. I'm not gonna let it linger because them
Bingo.
people probably may feel like, hey, ain't nothing wrong. They probably don't even see a problem, and you actually got a problem, and don't let it be known when it's supposed to be known. Then that shit come off as a nigga was hiding some shit, or a nigga
mhm,
felt some type of way and ain't let that shit be known. So that's what I
mhm.
be on, cuz if I don't know and you come to me with a problem, we gonna have a problem forever for the simple fact the same way you felt about me, you could have used that same energy to address me. Like, That's just how I feel. Cause I'm gonna address it. Ain't none of that. Ain't no. I don't know how lip feel about nothing. You know, if I'm
All
talking to
they
you,
have to
we
do is ask.
communicating.
If anything,
Come on,
ask
if we
and be
communicating.
honest.
Go ahead, Auntie.
Go ahead until you got the flow.
Oh no, I was just saying, if anything, ask and be honest.
Yeah, you gotta be genuine in your rhetoric.
Yeah, be genuine. Just be honest. Just and if you feel
So
if you feel like you well ask the question. Just ask. Just ask.
in the same time, I think they got a conversation that need to be had. That's just
Mm,
me.
That
Cause
that
like I
mm-hmm.
said,
that's
a nigga
facts.
like me, I'm gonna say it, bro. I don't
Hey,
have time to make it to the nigga not knowing how I feel, bro. You gonna know how I feel when I walk in that room.
I
Before I
can't
even
hide.
get in the room, you gonna know this is what it is and this is what it ain't. But holding on to some shit and letting some shit linger turn into some other shit. That shit really turn into hate. I don't want to
Yeah.
hate you. I don't like you, but I don't want to hate you.
Let me say
Like,
something.
No.
Let me say something,
that what
Cass.
I
Let me
be
say
on.
something. Listen, for the foremost part, man, look here. We promote peace and coming together around this motherfucker. You feel what you saying? So when he, when shit get like that, sometime, man, shit be called for. But like I said, man, we good. We keep pushing, man.
Cause
My
ain't
boy had a
nothing that ain't never
conversation.
called for me.
Yeah,
But
have
my
that
thing be
conversation though.
address that shit too. I could address the crowd and address the individual, right? But I'm not just going, nah, fuck that. You did me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
For all
Mm-hmm.
that shit out there, you did me wrong. And if you don't know how you did me wrong before everybody else know how you did me wrong, show
Real
your
talk.
green ass how you did me wrong. That's for
You good?
anybody and everybody. So that's why I say all that playing the back, that shit, nah. Mm-mm. You know you doing some green shit, and a nigga call you out on some green shit. Acting like what you doing ain't green is green. But if you feel like a nigga green, don't wait forever to tell that nigga he green.
Hmm. Hey, yo, this was dang. Look, I gotta talk to you later. This was funny. Cause some shit just happened. Excuse my language. Wow.
That's how generational curses
Wow.
start within the families.
Mm.
Keeping that
Somebody
keeping
had to
that
leave the room. When you talking truth, somebody, I'm telling you, this just happened to me, y'all. Somebody just left the room where I was in. They heard y'all talking. They heard us talking and left the room. Mm,
mm,
mm, mm.
Spirit don't lie, man.
That shit be
What?
green. Stop being
Wow.
green.
Okay.
Stop being green.
Okay. Whew.
Cause see, I've been chilling. Like I said earlier today, the cat, the dog, nobody want to walk past, dog. I've been chilling.
Mm,
I'm chilling. Leave me. Let me be.
mm.
Just let me be.
mm.
Wow. That just happened. It's a
Yeah, man.
beautiful thing, though. It's a
Ancestors.
beautiful thing. That's just validation for me,
For
Gratitude.
me, for
Right.
me, you could tell a nigga they green and shit still be straight. Just don't hold on to that shit forever.
Mm.
Cuz said he was gonna hit Zay today and let him know how whoop de whoop. That call could have happened. Still can happen. Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
me, I'm gonna tell you
Uh,
too, but you green. But I'm not just gonna tell everybody you green for I'm gonna come to you and tell you, like, bro, you
Straight
green.
up.
My mama and my
Right.
auntie on here, bro. And nobody denied what the fuck I said. You green, but I don't like you. This is what you did. This is how we can remedy the situation. A lot of niggas create more enemies than they need. A lot of people, no matter
right.
what they do, I ain't gotta
Facts.
like you to be your enemy. I really don't. I just don't have to fuck with you. Simple. But I'm gonna let you know why I don't. I'm not finna not fuck with you, bro. And you don't know why. Like you're gonna know. Trust me. Before my mama know, you gonna know.
Before anybody knew, you could know.
That's man shit.
Yeah, men handle business like men supposed to. You feel what I'm saying? But now we good, man. We good. We good. We good.
Hey, cuz, you want to end the live and keep the panel private for just that's on her?
Shit, college football finna start, man. I'm finna hop off.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, after the live, I
Shit,
just tap
I
with
keep it
y'all
up though. I'm
personally.
gonna
Then.
keep it
hut,
up. I just
hut,
listen in, but I'm finna watch the ball.
What's
hut
up?
the, just hit the line.